Well, hello, and hello, everybody. It's your boy Crowns, and guess what? I'm back with you again today to bring you none other but the scripted Elite League. It's the Super Weekend Day 2. I don't think I need that light today because you guys can obviously see my beautiful face. But anyways, welcome to the chat. How you all doing? I don't know if I missed you guys or not, but I know you guys missed me. So here I am again, just because you missed me, for no other reason though. Just because you missed me, that's the only reason why I'm here. But anyways, today is gonna be the day 2 of the scripted Elite League. I'm gonna be putting up the leaderboards after day 1. Day 1 was an absolute banger. I believe you guys were all here to witness that one and enjoy that one with me. Here we saw Aphelion Apex coming with a back-to-back chicken dinner. We also did see ScrimFarm get a beautiful, sexy 1v3 to grab the chicken dinner on Sanhok, and we also saw in Erangel, so Slime 4KT start off the day with a beautiful 2v3 wipe in Erangel. That being said, welcome to today. I'm very excited for today's game. It is the scripted Elite League, brought to you by SCRYPTED Esports in partnership with Insider Africa, proudly sponsored to you by Last Vengeance and Men of Blood Esports. That being said, welcome once again. Please like the stream if you've not liked the stream. Drop a subscribe if you've not subscribed, and share that stream to pretty much every other place or everywhere you know you can share a stream to allow people come and enjoy, themselves. That being said, bruh, I don't know what else to say, but ask you guys, what are you expecting today? Today is still going to be the same 16 teams battling it out. Once again, there is a different leaderboard other than this one. So after the Super Weekend, which is tomorrow, after tomorrow's games, all of these teams are going to be transferred to a different leaderboard with different points based on how they finish on this leaderboard. With that being said, I really look forward to streaming today's games, and I hope these players are just as excited as I am to bring in this game. We did see G3 Temper come with an awesome performance, especially in that last game of the day yesterday, coming in with 3 players and finishing second place, almost clutching that winner chicken dinner in hospital area. But Aphelion getting zone blessed, getting all types of blessing, were able to come up at the top of that one. But anyways, I'm actually very impressed at the way they played. They did not play up to par in the remaining matches, and then they're like, maybe having 4 players is the problem. We're going to be coming in with 3 players this time, and we're going to show you guys that we're actually capable of doing something, at least with at least 3 players on ground. And it did come in, surprised every single one of us, blew away all our minds. Demon Pop G says, okay, welcome my G. Sapashini YT. I know Sapa is live too at the moment, so I'll probably use one of my eye to tune into his stream. I mean, it's actually Artfire who is live today. Look at that. Interesting. Anyway, not too much talk, not too much oity-toity. We're out here chilling in the lobby at Erangel. I can hear these beautiful hostesses talking to me in my ear. My production crew are not the beautiful hostesses, just in case you're wondering. They're not. It's just a different hostess talking to me, but I see all of the teams coming in today. Pretty much default squads coming from everyone. I'm actually more particular about KHK Esports, and I can see that Jared has been brought back into the mix. He was not available yesterday, and the team actually did not play just as well. I see ScrimFarm coming in with just 3 players this time into the first game, so I want to see what they can actually do, what they can actually play, how they will actually play this one out today with 3 players. ScrimFarm Africa did do well yesterday. They did impress us a whole lot, and we're hoping they can actually come back today and show us just as much or just as good a performance as they did in the last time. But that being said, these noisy players are already making noise in my ear again, so I'm going to turn off that sound. You guys cannot hear it because I've not let you guys hear it yet, but I myself, I can hear it. And trust me, today's game's gonna be a banger. I look forward to seeing all of these teams perform us as much again. For Erangel, I'm looking forward to the fight in school area. I did say those 2 teams to sort it out. I want to see if they actually did answer me, if they actually did go back to actually see which of these teams. And I wouldn't be surprised if both teams end up not going to school, right? Because it could actually happen where both teams are like, you know what, let's just leave it for that team, and then they decide to leave it for that team, and they come back and see that What? They actually did not go there. Wow, such ingrates. And then tomorrow they come back again and go to that same place. But anyways, I hope that does not happen, and I really want to see how these ones are going to play it out. Anyways, without further ado, Shade Adu, Oititaiti, Ula Balu, and Shikrimidi, I'm going to be taking you into the first match of the day, which is going to be none other but Erangel. So, do stay tuned with me, and I'll see you soon, right? Anyways, welcome. It is a pretty generic flight path, or maybe not too generic though, taking us all the way from the waters of Primus up to the open fields, or the northwestern open fields. If you know the fields I'm talking about, it's going to be none other but those beaches around but that beach around that sounds so weird, but that beach around the Rozok, sorry, around the Yasnaya area of the map. So I want to see how these players are going to play this one out. You can see all of these players jumping out of the plane. I want to see how these players are going to play this one out, given the flight path. I think it's actually a fair flight path. Teams like Slime 4KT should be able to make it to their drop spot. Immortalz also, you can see them already jumping towards that western edge to look for a vehicle and drive all the way to South Jojopo, where they regularly or normally would land. The military base is definitely empty. G3 and Undisputed AE will be finding their way over to Muta and the farm area respectively. Sorry, not respectively, irrespectively, on, I don't know, whatever, vice versa is. Anyways, I know there should be another fight coming up between the guys from Sparsa Gaming and Aphelion Apex. Is Sparsa Gaming in this lobby? I doubt. But if Sparsa Gaming were to be in the lobby, they would actually have that fight. But it's going to be BJE. That I know. I saw BJE land Lipovka all throughout yesterday. And I want to know if they would actually try and contest it with Aphelion Apex. But I don't think that is in their books, as they don't seem to be heading there. They seem to be stopping around the mansion area, close to some of the members from BBC, who actually have a very wide split going on around the prison, Muta, and what do you call this place? And what's that place? I don't remember. But anyways, I'm going to be leaving talk for where talk is. And we can already see Drogons also back there in school. We have a very northern zone, which is probably not going to be a problem, given that none of these teams decided to land too south. Pretty much most of the teams will find themselves in zone 1, other than, you know, just a few teams, just a little bit, just on the outside. But anyways, this fight has resumed, and it's going to be none other but the boys from Drogons up against the guys from Sims Outplayed. So we really want to see how they're going to play this one. Guess what? These guys are 9th and 10th respectively on that table. So Drogons is in 9th place, and Sims Outplayed is in 10th place, and both teams have the same amount of points. All that is just making Drogons above is because they have more placement points than the guys from Sims Outplayed. And we want to see how these guys are going to play this one out. As you can just see, Sims Outplayed just trying to get looted. Both teams find themselves in the apartment area of the match. KHK holding up themselves in Rozok. Sign for KT just correctly still driving over to the southern part of Jojopo. Same thing goes for Immortalz. Paying Africa out there in Pochinki as usual. You see the guys from Yasnaya. We see in Yasnaya we actually have that same 3 teams: Nibble Esports, ScrimFarm Africa, and Gamers Unite Nation Africa, chilling out there in Yasnaya. But they were able to share yesterday, and today they might just be hoping to do the same. Aphelion Apex, like I said, out there in Lipovka. The guys from BBC quietly forming up on each other out there in that Muta power area of the map. But you see Lord going out on a very wide flank, and I don't know what he might be up to, but hopefully he doesn't get caught out by the guys from Undisputed AE. I'm gonna just bring up that small map. You can already see the nades getting thrown out towards the towards the guys from Sims Outplayed. And Sims Outplayed, they do seem to like be playing this one just a little bit carefully, a little bit quietly. This time they're not losing any player up on landing. We see Ghost just holding it up by the staircase. I think they're just waiting for the guys for the Drogons to push up. They feel like they don't have a problem, but where the problem is actually coming from over here is when push him, you know he's low. Anyway, Shecky Boy does push in. He's reduced. Mafia wants to push into that fight, but trust me, Mafia, you don't want to go outside. The nade is being thrown. He knows he doesn't even need to push it. And you can see Mafia just straight in. Drogons, Shecky comes out of that house and he definitely gets tagged up. As you can see, more players. Oh, that's going to be Thirst coming up onto Shecky. Impulse might just be able to get Nero from the back. Nero and Lamumpa, who seem to be pushing into that building once again. Anyways, more shots is going to be coming out from Mafi as he takes the shot towards Lamumpa. Lamumpa got the shotgun in hand. He's putting in more of those shots. Mafi doesn't want to have it. He's taking the shots going outside, replying on 1 or 2 shots, but no, the Drogons also do not want to agree to this one, as you can just see them just holding it up just quite carefully. I know Impulse was right behind, but he's got down. Oh, Impulse is far, definitely not close. So the Drogons are currently in a 3v3 right now. It was a 4v3, but now they've turned it into a 3v3, and you can just see the shots coming out. Lamumpa just trying to put in the work with that shotgun, and Mafia also trying to put in the work with that Tommy gun. Also, Lamumpa doesn't just want to push into that building. He can see every single move coming out from Mafia, and Mafia is just trying to bait them, trying to drag them towards a place where their teammates could actually see them, where Snipe could actually see them. I feel like that is the play, but guess what? Impulse from behind with that M16A4 is able to put in the shot onto the guys from Lamumpa, but this Impulse up against Dan, who's able to reduce Dan to about 10 HP or make that 15 HP to prevent Dan from peeking through that window. But he sees that door open, he doesn't switch to the right weapon, and he definitely gets taken out by Nero with that AKM. The rest of Sims have played, which they would be able to get that res up onto Dan, the last one left, he's just holding it up by that stairs. They know exactly where it's at. You can see them just firing where you can possibly pick for. And these guys from Sims Outplayed definitely not having it. One push into that building is spots down to 1 HP, gets uprooted from the sky by Ghost, and that is going to be Sims Outplayed taking the early wipe in the first game. That is 8 points in the bag to the guys from Sims Outplayed, as they do get the wipe onto the Dragons again. Anyways, that's a GG well played. I know I had my small map on. I'm sorry I got carried away by that fight. It was just too interesting for me, but the guys from Sims Outplayed able to play that one well, and they would not they would not lose any player with that engagement. See, the guys from ScrimFarm have already pulled out of Yasnaya. They're like, okay, we got enough loot in Yasnaya. You two little kids can have fun over there. The little kids are gonna be Nibble Esports and the guys from Gamers Unite Nation. So they're like, you guys can just have fun, right? We're not having interest in that place. You guys should enjoy yourself. We're not the one that's gonna help you fight that one. I mean, they did see how it turned out yesterday, and I feel like that's just calculated time of loot. And the guys from Aphelion Apex, because I know Aphelion Apex likes to rotate to that northern edge, or sorry, to that northern area of the map after they finish looting in Lipovka, and particularly they might just get shot at on during rotation by the guys from ScrimFarm, as you can already see that one going on that map. KHK Esports it out there in Rozok. Even more time, I expected them to have been in my buildings, you know, or my compound, like I like to call it. Sanhok KT is still trying to get themselves looted up, taking advantage of that North Jojopo area of the map. Also looting that part, trying to get themselves maximum loot. The guys from Honored Souls having fun on Mount Everest, as they usually would, and you can just see them taking 1 or 2 shots at the guys from Slime4 KT. I wouldn't advise it though, but Avatrex in the building. I must say I did miss you the past few days, because I'm like, what? I'm streaming, where is Avatrex, bro? Anyway, good to see that Avatrex is here. Something is wrong with my bitrate, but guess what? That is my network beginning to do the things it does. Extraordinary things that it does. Ordinary things cannot catch it again. If you know, you know. But anyways, I can't even see who Clutch is shooting. That's to show you that this team, my network, in case anyone thinks. Hey God, is this our network is going to F me up? My goodness God, because I can see why is it now when the Dragons are fighting that this network is deciding to do nonsense? Because I'm looking at God, my 5G be fucking me. It be always stressing me. Anyways, it's getting better. Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, I'm good. I'm back to green. Anyways, that's good to see. Anyways, you've not missed any much action. Probably the guys, okay, you guys are still watching the Dragons. Anyways, Aphelion Apex, I think they must have recognized that rotation in the other time, as you can see them going for the far north, heading towards that Severny area of the map, which is nice. But anyways, Slime4 KT, they do seem to be getting a little bit of Storm might just be hearing those vehicles, but man's not concerned. He's like, you know what, I'm just out here for the loot. Doesn't have just as much met as he normally would or he should, but just one first aid kit to his name. That probably explains why he's looting the whole of Not Judgeable. But anyways, let's see if the remaining team is looted out. I mean, the remaining of the other members of the team do seem to be quite okay. Anyways, the airdrop has been dropped, and guess who's there? It's gonna be Undisputed African Esports going for that beautiful airdrop blessing, and they will be blessed with none other but the beautiful level 3 gear and a Groza to follow with it. I don't think it asks for anything better, as we see the guys from KHK Africa quietly moving and gently moving very, very close to the guys from ScrimFarm Africa. It's going to be Julmenk. I did recognize him to be the scout for that team. He was getting very close to the guys from ScrimFarm, but he's able to like just recognize that there is imminent danger in those compounds, and he's able to just pull out as we see zone 1 quietly closing up, trying to quietly shrinking, as we'll be seeing the entry into zone 2. Remember, any kill you get in this zone costs you 2 points. So you're giving out 2 points, and the shield definitely spotted in that gas station, and you can just see the shots coming out from Julmenk as the zone is about to close up on us. So zone 2, where are you taking us to? It does center up quite sexily, and this zone looks like the zone we saw in weekday 1. If anyone can remember that one, you could see that zone. Then it was ending around this wide area of the map. More shots are going to be coming out from Julmenk, as guys from Immortalz will be drawing pretty close to the guys from Influence Africa. D3 Temper rotating into the zone, finding their way into that ruins area, and I think they wanted to go to the water town. I don't know why they like holding the water town. I personally don't like it, but anyways, Suli might just have gotten fish to himself as he hears this vehicle from the F-bot rotating into the zone. The F-bot, you don't stop on rotation, you know. But anyways, he doesn't stop. It's gonna be Darkness who stops and decides to take the shot and is able to down Julmenk, the scout for the for the Influence Africa team, and he's gonna be taking the loot to follow, because it's like, why not, man? Like, seriously, why not? Anyways, Influence Africa, I don't know what they're doing, but I think they want to cross over to the other side of the road. And if the guys from KHK were to be in my compounds, right, they would have probably been able to take them out at this point, right? They would have probably been able to like just shoot them. But anyways, the guys from Immortalz will continue their continue their rotation as they see them driving into other parts of the zone. G3 Temple about to get visited by the guys from Honored Souls, and I'm putting over to them. As you see, Honored Souls just pulling up just right behind them. I think they must have spotted them, as you can see Flacco jumping. Flacco changed clothes. No! And at the same time, yes! Because we're happening the next step. We've been anticipating Flacco to change that clothes, right? And he eventually changed it. But anyway, maybe this was also getting it started with ScrimFarm Africa, and I don't know how, but because it's long range engagements, they're not even close to each other. But Nation might also be putting into that fight, as you see Immortalz also putting into the mix. Putting over there. Yefbot is the one doing the damage, gets one neg, gets the thirst, and Gun is going to be putting into that fight in just a matter of time. As you can see, Plaza is the one driving close to that player. That player doesn't even have his time, as you see him just shooting. It's just Ronnie who's going to be shooting away onto the guys from Immortalz. He's able to get one knock onto Yefbot, but I don't know if Immortalz will be able to get that trade. ScrimFarm also in this area as generating shots coming out. Definitely gets one knock, and you can see Plaza pushing in, trying to see if he can get some players by the foot. I don't know if it is the whole ScrimFarm team that is actually here, but there's only one way to find out, as Blackjack Esports also gets it started with Undisputed African Esports. The gas station and the McLaren showdown is where we're going to be having a whole lot of trouble going on today. My network is still doing rubbish. Anyways, more shots coming out, as you can see. The guys from Nibble Esports also coming in from behind to try to play spoiler, but Immortalz, they do push up onto Ronnie, and they're able to get Ronnie down, as Nefmi also push up onto Kira and Shield from ScrimFarm. Smoke's coming out as Pounce is very low on health. He did get knocked, and he will be getting rest back up. He's losing a little bit of health, but shots from behind. Ronnie gets thirsted. More shots coming out towards Darkness. Gamers Unite Nation still pushing up onto that fight. Plaza trying to see if he can salvage the health of at least one of the cars, as you can see him driving that buggy away from harm's way. But that nade is excellent from Nerf Me. Connects up onto Kira. He's going to be pushing into that house. He hears that footstep. He takes the shot. Doesn't quite get it. He sees that player must have gone close. He goes for the jump shot, and he gets him down. Gamers Unite Nation gets 2 knocks and 2 wipes. Oh, sorry, 2 thirsts up onto the guys from ScrimFarm. As you can see, SNOWYEEK just activating the oldest trick in the boot, control alternate jack, but very lucky from SNOWYEEK that he doesn't get that back tire popped, because if that back tire was popped, that is exactly where the problem starts. And you can see him is still heading close to the guys from Immortalz, but is able to just evade that fight just fine. KHK Africa, we're just exchanging some shots with the guys from UAE, so they should be just alright. As you see, Honored Souls have pushed on very close and closer to the guys from G3 Temper. G3 Temper just holding it up. I think G3 Temper were the ones that pushed. As you can see, they're just holding angles outside these compounds. Anyway, ScrimFarm Kira does get taken out. Oh, sorry, that's going to be the Thirst coming in. The zone is about to close up on us. KHK gets in the last member from ScrimFarm, and that's going to be ScrimFarm Africa going out in 15th place. As you see, Slime 4 KT, Aphelion Apex, they find Blessing right in the middle of a Slime 4 KT. So it's currently a Blessing sandwich at the moment. Sure, trust me. Anyways, Blessing does get spotted by Storm, and I was just saying it was a Blessing sandwich, and definitely gets taken out. I really don't know what Blessing was looking for in that part of the map, but I feel like it's pretty much something that should have been recognizable, that there should be a team right over there. But anyways, it's still a stalemate out here with the Soul and the guys from G3 Temper, but the zone might just be the deciding factor, as we're going to see the zone close up in just a matter of seconds. Ding, 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 ding. New zone. Oh my goodness. Now this zone is going to cause a whole lot of trouble, and the guys from KHK Esports might just be able to farm a whole lot of kills from this lobby. Why? Because they're holding a golden position, a position where most of these teams would like to cross from. But Gamers Unite Nation, recognizing the need to rotate quickly, and you can see them just heading towards that Yasnaya bridge, and they understand it. But anyways, Immortalz would also be getting it started with gun, but they got one of the gun players. I don't see how Nibble Esports are going to find their way into this zone. KHK Esports, they're not holding that compound. It's going to be Influence Rage holding that golden compound, and we're going to see what they can actually do with it, because the compound is not in the zone. KHK decided to leave that fight, and they'll be heading into school. One other place I'd have loved for them to hold is that school apartment, and you can see them already going there, and that's actually a nice play coming out from KHK Esports. Slime 4 KT coming in from that northwestern side of the zone. The red zone also gets in deciding to come here and have a little bit of fun. As you can see, Blackjack Esports rotating into the zone, very very close to the guys from UAE. Everyone's just rotating as no one can actually shoot anyone yet, or nobody wants to actually take that risk to shoot anyone, but they would just be fine. They're like, you guys rotate, would rotate, hopefully you can get into the zone, and we'll probably see when you do. But anyways, Undisputed African Esports going in for the northern rotation. As you can see, the guys from Pay taking some shots at them. Anyways, you can just see most of these players just proning on the grass. Lewis looks at those guys, he sees them rotating to the zone, but he's like, nah, not gonna waste my bullets. Most likely I'm not gonna get that knock, so let's just leave them alone, let them have fun. G3 Temper must have recognized that third party situation about to happen, and you see them just pulling away from that fight. They're like, nah, these guys are not ready to fight, man. I'm not gonna be fighting them. Anyways, G3 Temper very very close to some of the members here from was that Pain? I don't even remember. But anyways, Blackjack Esports do push up onto the compound being held by KHK Esports as Undisputed AE gets it started through the guys from G3 Temper. But anyways, the third party situation is very real here, and you can just see 6 God getting heavily tagged up from behind. Everyone is trying to hold it up in this open field, or just this region. Have lost 2, make that 3 as one goes down to the hands of Matthew, and it's going to be none other but Building, the last one left. Can Building actually hold this one? Can he clutch this one out? As you can see him just launching out those nades to be like, back off, back off. Anyways, he gets into that vehicle, tries to activate that oldest trick in the blue, control alternate jackpot, as he doesn't want to have anyone of that trouble. But where is he gonna go? That is the question, as you see him just heading straight and directly to the ruins area of the map. But that vehicle is definitely gonna expose him, and then people are gonna know he's gonna be there. Putting over back to this sharing of compound going on between KHK Esports and the guys from Blackjack Esports. Lower Gaming from Dragons says they will find a way, or they will find something, they will work something out. Yeah, that is what I've been telling you guys to do since Monday. Find something out. But anyways, more shots coming out, but Jaibos gets shown that light from that glacier, and they're gonna be like, okay, no, maybe not this time, maybe I'm not gonna pick this one. See the guys from Gamers Unite Nation holding it up on that little what edge is that? That's the northern edge of the potato hill. Just trying to make sure they have that high ground advantage. But anyway, we're chilling for this zone to actually close up. Anyways, more shots coming out as Breno MVP is able to get a knock onto one of the members from Game Out United Nation as the zone does shift us further north, and it's going to be none other but Pochinki in that zone. We're most likely going to see potential Pochinki finish. And just a matter of who gets to those trenches first. As you can see, ScrimFarm Africa have that idea in mind, and they're trying to get to the trenches. The guys from Blackjack Esports, they don't want this fight, and you can just see them just pulling away from there. Same thing goes for KHK Esports. You can see them just exiting the premises. They're like, nah, bro. Whoa, how can he still see him? That is probably the question in his head right now. Like, how can he still see me? When he gets that car into safe or into a safer zone, getting ready, prepping them up for the next beat and next set of rotation. But Blackjack Esports, they don't want that fight. And you can see them just heading to that zone. The shots coming out from the guys from KHK Esports, they would not just be able to uproot them from those vehicles, and they'll be fine. Blackjack Esports fight, make it into those trenches, or they were looking towards getting into those trenches, but ScrimFarm Africa, they don't want that to happen. As you can see, one of the players, that's going to be none other but Zane, getting uprooted from that one, as also getting started with Slime 4KT down in Amar there. And then we see how they're going to play it. Aphelion Apex coming from the southern edge of the zone as they want to come in through the southern part of the Chinky. More shots are going to be coming out as Cheddar goes down to Saleh. Whoa, Saleh OP though. He's able to find his way into the trench. He is definitely aware of where the players are. Vile is very low on health, and that memo must have been there. He's just tapping away to see if he can get just that little bit of a bullet drop to get onto Vile. Nah, Vile's gonna be able to get his health back up, but MGOP serves breakfast to Sully, and Sully's gonna go down to that one. The pre-fire into the smoke coming out. He got that one hit. He got another hit. Vile trying to see if he can just move, jiggle, and run around, but no, that's not gonna happen as Nibble Esports get taken out by Slime 4KT. Anyways, we're about to have another sandwich going on here today with Pain Africa finding the beast right there in the middle. KHK Esports coming into the mix. They get the memo, they understand, and you can see them already launching those nades out. Saleh, oh, whoa, Potato able to connect one nade up onto Vile, and the push has been initiated by KHK Esports. As you see them, they see those smokes, they recognize what they do. That's I can see them just doing it in the Lord's work as they push in there. One knock, one thirst. I know they know. That's definitely not all the members from Blackjack Esports, but the main member from Blackjack Esports is very close to paying the beast, and it does take the beast out. Zone about to close up again. Where does the zone go? This is the place where I stop keeping track of the zone, because the zone definitely pushes us out of Pochinki. Not what this team expected, as they will be pushing us up to that hill of Pochinki. And I want to see how these teams are going to rotate this zone, particularly Aphelion Apex, who find himself on that southern edge of the zone. G3 building seems to be the only one in a very sexy position that I might like. Pain Africa also holding himself quite comfortably in that zone. And Slime 4KT still taking an engagement outside that one with Souls. Honored Souls, but I think Honored Souls will be left to just two players. I don't think they can rest that player because it's definitely the 5 already. Matrix getting shot at by Immortalz, and down he goes. That nade is getting skipped by Pain Africa. He throws that nade down. He's able to find Seidon. Seidon goes down. Undisputed African Esports. That kill is going to get stolen by Immortalz, and Kingamin just still holding it. Kingamin is going to be so paid, but no, the kill went over to Kingamin. Sleepy goes down. Kingamin still putting in the work. Do they know it's just one player left? Do they know? But they probably know, but they know they can't actually push into that one. As you can see, ScrimFarm Africa also still putting in the work onto some of the members from KHK Esports. As you can see, Pingamin not having that one. He wants to push up onto that fight, going for the left right. Ooh. Can he hold this one up? Can he actually do this? Sleepy is still down. I don't think Sleepy has been rest back up. Oh, scratch that. Sleepy is rest back up, but it goes down in the hands of Baker. It's not going to be enough to hold the guys from Pain Africa. Double M460. You gotta love that loadout, but he goes down to that AKM by Sleepy. Sleepy still chilling for this one, waiting for the other team as it's 2 down from Sleepy. Sleepy recognizes El Chapo pushing up onto him. Sleepy goes for the jiggle, the left, the right, moving by the 3. One goes down, and that is gonna be a perfect squad wipe coming in from Baker. Oh, sorry, scratch that Sleepy. But guess what? He instantaneously gets taken out from behind by the guys from Slime 4KT, but definitely a good fight coming in from them. We're putting over back to Pochinki, where we've got most of these teams struggling and finding a way out of these premises. As you can see, Aphelion Apex also finding their way into that western edge of the circle, but building magic. Oh god. Anyway, stage coming out from Slime 4KT. Ooh, and I don't know where Slime 4KT is fighting though, god. Okay. Oh, the guys from Immortalz taking a beating from the guys from Undisputed AE, but Sanhok for the third party. Yev bought the last one. Let's take some shots, get stormed down. More shots coming out. He's trying to see if he can hold it up. He gets reduced. His helmet is definitely out of the discussion, and well, we're gonna see how this one's gonna play out. Aphelion Apex have still not spotted G3 Temper, who are up there, and the zone is about to move. It does heavily favor the guys from BBC, and they will definitely be happy about that one. They will take that one as the zone claims the life of Slime4KT, and Yevbot might just be soon to follow, but scratch that. He's able to make it to the front of the zone, but he's got just 8 bandages to work with, as I'm going to be putting over to the guys from Sims Outplayed, who still seem out to be out here with some of the members from KHK Africa and on this, yeah, just KHK Africa though. Anyways, MJ is able to smoke, or sorry, MJ is able to smoke his way using that beautiful smoke to get into the zone, get shot at, but it's gonna be fine. We're gonna be seeing BBC still holding it up. They pretty much have the zone. The zone is around that squad house, and they will be using that to their very advantage. Every other part of this zone is open fields. This is zone 6. We've still got 23 players alive and 11 teams still open in this game. Who is walking on with this chicken dinner? BBC. They do have the zone, and they will be using it to their greatest advantage. My network is really bad, which is the only explanation for why this whole thing, my stream is laggy. I'd have loved to say I check it out, but I really cannot promise you guys that as souls will begin to go out to the zone. Shots coming out with Gamers United and open to play gatekeepers. Whoa, what is going on? Whew. Anyway, like I said, this match only gets tougher and hotter as the Sims Outplayed getting shot at. Immortalz, Jeffbot tries to get into the zone, but he gets taken out. Nice, the last one left. Ooh, and he's not going to be able to just hold that one up, as you can see him just getting taken out by the guys from, was that Nibble Esports? Yes, it was Nibble Esports. Aphelion Apex also in 1 or 2 engagements. Oh, and that's going to be Aphelion Apex out. Storm4KT finds the last player from G3 Temper, and we're going to see KHK finding the way into the zone, as they right now be in an engagement with the guys from Africa. The nades getting thrown, the smokes getting deployed. One nade goes in, another nade goes in. Breno MVP doesn't want to have it through that window. He recognizes the third party situation, opens up that door, fires into that bathroom, doesn't quite get one of the knocks, but another nade is going into that bathroom. Or scratch that, make that a smoke, but there's someone just right in front of him. It's gonna be none of that but Hansi. He recognizes Hansi there, he pushes that building, he gets one. Jaibot about to follow, he's going to the bathroom, taking some shots, and down goes Influence Rage Africa. 5 teams left in the zone. BBC still holding it up, but Slime4KT definitely on their tails, putting in the work, but Nihao able to support his team without support fire, and you love to see it. BJE holding it up in this zone. MG activating his J card, and you can just see him just holding up on that part of the zone. KHK Esports still holding it up with a 3-player team, but right now the zone shifts away from Nibble Esports, and it heavily favors the guys from Slime4KT. As you can see, the nades getting deployed. KHK Esports have to use the smokes. They have to find a way into the zone, but MG might just be able to play Spiralar, as he does find Jaibot, downs him, but they've got 10 seconds to rest that man back up. Otherwise, it's going to be a whole lot of danger, as Willie is also still in this zone. MG doesn't have enough meds, as you can just see, just loading out those nades, trying to see if he can actually get one to connect, but they would not be resting Jaibot, as you recognize that it is just too late for salvation. As you can see them pushing into the zone. That's actually a sexy position that they have, but it can easily get naded by the guys from BBC. Nibble Esports deciding to go for that huge strat. Sanhok is still holding it up on that northern edge. BBC still out here on the southern edge. Nihao still in that blue zone. I don't know what he's planning. Definitely getting down. KHK Esports definitely getting naded, like I've said. Louis, the last one left, he's in the blue zone, but this is not Sanhok. He doesn't have any heals, and he will just be out here trying to see what he can do, but scratch that, not gonna happen as he gets taken out. That's 3 teams, 4KT up against the guys from BBC. The remaining 2 teams, that's BBC and Nihao, will be finding themselves in the zone. Nihao taking some shots at Willy, but definitely not worth it, as both of them are going to die to the zone. Anyway, Storm 4KT does get found by, oh, that was Nihao shooting at Storm? Huh. Interesting. I think we're shooting at Willy though. But anyway, we're down to just 2 teams left. It is a 3v2. Storm is back on his feet. Scratch that, make that a 3v3. And these guys probably know what they have the stakes on. But guess what? If that zone does not favor... Oh, I don't think Slime4KT have the zone. Yep, they definitely do not have the zone. And you can just see Pronto trying to just play that. What? It's a full send! It is a full send! Storm is downstairs trying to hold up. He's able to get back into the building, trying to get one, but the answer is no, as BBC are going to capitalize on that full send by SLime4KT, and they will be walking home with that chicken dinner, sweeping it home, 7 kills to the net. Wow, all through that game. Literally nobody was saying anything. Plus production team, plus everybody in the chat, nobody said anything. I just said football, and I'm like, wait, what? These guys cannot actually hear the big sound. Chat. Trust me, I'm sorry for that one. Definitely get it off the next one. But it sounds like second place, 7 and 30. I'm actually so pained because I'm like, how can you guys not be hearing in-game sound? And nobody is saying anything. I'm 1000% sure that the only thing they can hear is my voice. Nobody said anything. But anyways, that's actually getting me pissed. I'm pained because how would you not hear the in-game sounds? But anyways, I'll definitely have the in-game sounds for you in game 2, regardless of if you guys remind me or not. My network is a little bit wobbly today, and I don't know why, because yesterday that I was ready, it was good, but today it's actually doing okay. I can just see red, green, it's fluctuating anyhow, but I hope you guys can manage that. I can see my YouTube rendering over here, but I don't know if it's rendering on you guys' side. But that being said, that was a beautiful start to the first game. I like the fact that this zone continues to show everybody that you cannot predict me. You can't. That is exactly what the zone told all of these teams, as everybody thought that zone was going to be a Pochinki finish. But guess what? The zone is like, joke's on you, because I will not be going to Pochinki. I will be going elsewhere. And where is elsewhere? Elsewhere is going to be none other but that squad house and the open fields. You love to see it, don't you? But anyways, I'm going to be leaving talk alone because I've talked too much. So I'll see you guys in about 4 or 5 minutes. So actually make that 5 minutes. Until then, do not go anywhere. Share that stream. Drop a like if you've not. Subscribe if you've also not subscribed to the channel. And once again, stay connected. You know the real vibes. It's your boy Crowns. Sorry, scratch that. It's your uncle Crowns. I'm going to be seeing you guys in about 5 minutes. Don't go anywhere. players left. It is a 3v2. Storm is back on it. They pretty much have the zone. The zone is around that squad house, and they will be using that to their very advantage. Every other now you can hear me. What's up, people? What's up, people? I'm not drunk, I promise you. I'm definitely not. As in, guy, that Ghanaian accent, they always must me. Hopefully, I wish you guys could hear Salma right now, man. That accent, they always must person. Yeah, eh. Anyways, speaking of accents, is Aras in the chat, or is he playing TOC at the moment? Really interesting. But anyway, that was a beautiful game one. Like I was just telling production crew, I feel like that was actually a careless push from Slime4KT. They could have chilled that one out because that compound was definitely not in the zone. It was going to eventually push out of the compound, and that is zone 9 or zone 8. It doesn't move as fast as the other zones, so you could actually just chill that one out, you know, let that next zone push. You have those buggies for protection, and you're just going to chill for that next zone to just really shrink up a bit and like occupy or like cover that the remaining chunk, or that little chunk of that building. That was all that was left for them, but they just decided to full send that one with just 2 players, leaving Fex behind with a whole lot of smokes obstructing that young man. He wasn't able to cover them as much as they would have wanted him to, and that did not end up as well or as planned for any one of them. That's a GG's. Well played to BBC. I like the fact that they held that beautiful position, being in that being in that beautiful position in that squad house. You really love to see. Anyways, Evatrek says, yo, what's good? Man's good, bruh. How you holding up? Anyway, I see people saying 4K TOP. I actually want to go back up to where someone was talking about Drogons, right? Because I saw Loha saying something, bruh. And that guy came and just came to beef me yesterday when I was just being honest. This life, you know, that was great balance. But anyways, guess what? The boys are in Sanhok already. They're getting ready for this one. I have not done my landing speciale for anyone since morning, and you guys did not tell me that. Crowns, what happened to the landing speciale? In case you're new here and you don't know what the landing speciale is, the landing special is when I give the landing or the honor of you know, putting the camera on the team that won the first game in the next game. So this game, you're going to be seeing the guys from BBC jump out of the play. BBC, and actually it seemed that I used to be like, wow, BBC. I've known them since. Is this the same BBC that played La Cop? If yes, definitely a big fan. What was this not? It wasn't. Anyway, so apparently it was not the one, but I know there was a BBC in La Cop though. So that being said, this guy's actually doing well, especially in this competition. Remember, do I have my leaderboards updated? Now, yeah. Nah, guy. Anyway, we're gonna be seeing the leaderboards after match 1, immediately after this match. So do not go anywhere. Stay safe as we are already on the plane. So without further ado, Shadi Adu, Ola Balu, Oiti Toiti, and ScryPTED, we're gonna be getting you into the game. And I've turned on the in-game sound now, so you guys can hear it. Anyway, that being said, welcome to Sanhok. We have a very northern flight path taking us all the way from Camp Bravo down to the open fields of whatever, I don't know, no man's land. And we can already see all of these teams jumping out, trying to find the place they'll call home. I mean, they do know where they'll call home, but you see the Drogons, they're not going towards Hatish, which is weird, because I think they want to make that ruins jump. Anyways, CBBC letting out their parachutes as they will be heading out to that Kampong area. Sorry, make that Lakawi area of the map. Nibble Esports still heading towards that Kampong area. ScrimFarm Af holding it up in booty. You see G3 Temple heading towards Paradise. Towards Aphelion Apex in a cluster with the guys from ScrimFarm. As we see all of them holding it up in the Mong 9 area of this map. ScrimFarm Kira already finds himself. An M762 Rusty might just be the one on the receiving end as he's got no guns and he goes down. One player lost early for Aphelion Apex. 2 points in the bag for ScrimFarm Africa as Blessing and Zero will be the last ones left for Aphelion Apex, just trying to see if they can loot up this outskirts of the game. That is actually a rough start for the guys from Aphelion Apex. KHK Esports going on to that western side of the map, southwestern side of the map, like we always see them do. And I want to see, are they going to do that hill strat again? As you can see, Starboy, Medlord, KHK Lewis. In case you don't know who that is, you most likely will know who he is in this match. So keep your eye out for KHK Lewis, okay? Anyway, ScrimFarm Af still in blue camp, G2 Temper in Paradise Resort. We see the guys from BJE holding it up in that eastern side of that bridge. Now this is going to be one very tricky zone. Why? Because you see, this is zone 1. Look at when Kifid is telling me they just killed Rusty. Oh, scratch that, because Blessing did push up. What? He did push up and he chopped breakfast. What was that? Amazing. Definitely not the start Aphelion Apex wants. And they just lost 2 players out of 3 because they only came with 3 players, and now they have just 1 player left. See me thinking they were actually just gonna, you know, exit, try to pull up a KHK Lewis on the lobby, but they're like, nah, bro, we're here to fight. We want those early points. But guess what? You got 2 points and your enemies got 4. Anyways, I'm not going to talk about that one before they say I'm an Aphelion fanboy, of which I am. But I'm going to be leaving talk for where talk is. Before the Drogons say I'm not talking to Aphelion for playing bad. Anyway. Bruh. Okay, I'm going to stop talking about that, man. I'm being too toxic. Anyway. Leaving talk for where talk is. I'm going to be looking at the other part. Like I was saying about the zone, right? It's going to be a tricky zone. Because currently we have about 30% of the zone as water, right? And then it's now a zone where you have to pick between 3 edges or 3 parts of the map. You have to either pick to be on the Camp Alpha side of things, you have to pick to be either on the Bootcamp and Paradise side of things, or you could pick to be on the Ruins side of things. And the funny thing about, and the one thing that we know about PUBG Mobile, can go there. Anyways, Zero does take 1 down, but definitely not gonna be worth it. Tries to go for that first. Very low on health, as you can see. Eli just coming in on that flank. The rest will back onto shield, and that's going to be Aphelion Apex going out in 16th place. Definitely not a fight. It's in a campe. Definitely Ghanaian. Saba, can you hear that?
No.
You say that's not ass. Anyway. No, it's definitely not the stream echoing, but there is someone using the alt chat. I thought the alt chat was kind of prohibited, but whatever. I'm not the one that knows about that. But anyways, other than that, there should be no much action going on in this game. I want to see how much meds Lewis has got at the moment. Whoa, that's actually a slow start for him. That is 7 just to his name, 15 bandages, and he's got the whole of Sahmi to himself, and the blue zone is already beginning to push in to this one. Influential Africa holding up in Achao area of the zone. I feel like I don't even know that. I was going to talk about Aphelion's landing on the guys from ScrimFarm, because they obviously know that that's where ScrimFarm lands, right? And you don't want to go contest. Really? Aphelion landed. Oh, so apparently yesterday Aphelion did land around with ScrimFarm, but like I said, I don't think ScrimFarm Africa is the team you want to take on as a 3-man team. I could swear that yesterday Aphelion had a Sami drop. They dropped in Sami with KHK Esports, and it was KHK Esports they actually did take out. Definitely sure about that one. So like I said, ScrimFarm, it's not a team you want to take on with 3 members. Definitely not. But we can already see G3 Temper getting it started. Now I'm beginning to wonder who is really drunk. EC, trust me, they're doing good. Anyway, you can see the guys from G3 initiating that push up onto the guys from Blackjack Esports, building that push. Flacco following suit just right behind you. They're holding it up in that building, trying to hold as much, trying to prevent these guys from pushing as his teammates grab the rest. One thing I don't like about this one is that it is definitely easy to push. It's a very easy to infiltrate house. It has too many blind spots, as you can see. Building and Gunner taking on using that blind spot to its advantage. I didn't even know you could get up to that roof, as MG does seem to find himself on that roof holding it up, trying to see if he can get that blind spot, but definitely might not just, as you can see. Building just heading towards that shoreline of that edge. And the thing is, for Building, if things begin to go south, right, if you're pushing this building, you can easily jump into the water and start the push all over again. So like I said, it's actually quite easy to push compound, but this is not how you push it. As you can see, G3, okay, they still got 6, but I actually thought all of them on the same side. But anyways, G3 Temper just trying to see if they can get an opening knock with one of those nades or those mollies. But Blackjack Esports also returning and showing them that, guess what, guys, we've got our own mollies. But anyways, MG gets off that roof, and you can see the guys from BJE going into full defensive mode. Reverb just holding it up, trying to see if he can get that sexy angle onto the guys from G3 Temper. The zone does push up, and guess what, we still have to select between 3 sides, but it's looking like it might go towards the Camp Alpha area. But I want to see an open water finish in this game, maybe a Coops Island, because that's definitely what we're calling it, or the Coops Rock. And I really want to see the game end there. I found the spot actually, like I went into Sanhok one day and I'm like, you know what, this spot, I called it the K spot, I must find it. And I did go out there to find that spot. Building does fall from that hill. Definitely not what he wants. As we can see, Pain Africa though, they were in Painan, and for some reason they went southern of Painan, which is weird. I feel like they might be on some gatekeep or something, because I expected them to go straight into the zone, but I think they want to use that ruins bridge to cross to the other side of the map. Definitely not the most ideal places, but one thing I like is the way BBC and Influential Africa are choosing to play this one. As we go for the rotation, Sully notices that team, instantly jumps out of that boat, because it's like, definitely not me that's gonna get taken out without no kills, and Crowns is gonna start trolling me. But from the side, Saleh getting tagged up. I think this is gonna be it for Saleh, as he might just get shot out by Snowix, who gets back into that McLaren. I don't like calling it the McLaren unless it has that skin, so it gets into that coupe, or that coupe, as they said. Coupe is too local for that name. But anyways, shots coming out towards Saleh. The fire is real. As you can see, he has to smoke up and probably try and fall back a bit from this fight, as you see ScrimFarm continue to lay that support fire. They did lose Kira earlier to the hands of Aphelion, but they most likely, they look like they will be. More shots coming out. Saleh gets spotted, gets uprooted, gets taken down, and I think the instant thirst to follow, or not, definitely doesn't happen. As you can see, Saleh is just going to be holding it up. He's going to be getting rest back up by Hansley. Sully just holding it up out there in that water. I don't know if they still have that boat to themselves. And Sully eventually stands up. But guess what? The headshot from Shio is going to be downing Sully there. And Influential Africa find themselves at a disadvantage, as Sully is definitely going to get thirsted. 2 points, another 2 points in the bag for ScrimFarm, and I like to see the way ScrimFarm is playing this one. They've got 2 players supplying that pressure, and 1 player just right behind, in case Influential Africa have any surprises or any tricks up their sleeves. Yeah, that's how they say it. But anyways, leaving the tricks up their sleeve, we're going to be seeing the zone push in very soon. These guys do not want to agree. You can see them still pushing up onto that fight. But KHK Esports though, getting taken out by Pain, and like I said, I feel like that was the play, but Saleh takes one down, not quite able to hold up completely, but Hansley from behind, the wonderful cover fire, and the guys from ScrimFarm left just one player. 3. Oh, Snowix able to just get out of harm's way, able to find himself a beautiful place in cover, but Hansley's gonna be using that one. He's like, yeah, I've already given them homework and I can just activate the jackpot card, and the zone we still have to pick between 2 places. But ScrimFarm Africa, they don't agree. They're like, no, maybe you go jackpot from here. They're still laying those shots. Hansley down to 1 HP, tries to crouch, but the answer is no, as Snowix has got the eyes of an eagle, takes him out, and that's going to be the guys from Influence Rage Africa going out in 15th place. They definitely did not see that one coming, and the guys from ScrimFarm Africa finish with what, 6 kills, 5 of those kills coming in the second zone, which means they had 10 points, and that last kill just coming in after zone 3 has shown its face. You love to see it. Anyways, the Drogons getting it started with the guys from Gamers United Nation. Shot boy Steam trying to see if he can find a way up to that. What do you guys call it again? Is it a watchtower or a sniper tower? But whatever kind of tower it is, he finds himself there. The Drogons though, they don't want that fight. You can see them pulling away. I think like that is actually waiting for Steam to try and pick that one, and then Lamumpa will take him out, but definitely not gonna happen. As you can see, Slim, he definitely reads that play, picking from angles they can't see him, and that nade is getting cooked, and this is gonna be a GG's. As you can see, the nade doesn't quite connect, it's just short. But anyways, the question is, how does Lamumpa plan on getting out of here, as Plaza would also get down by by the guys from Drogons, but Lamumpa suffering a huge hit there. As you see him going down to about 75, make that 60 HP. Crappy Papa in the chat, what's up, G? Anyway, more shots coming out, and like I said, I feel like that was an intentional way, but the guys from KHK were able to rest their teammates back up. I really want to go over there and see what they have going on. Slim decides to opt in for that molly. The molly lands, but the spread is not going to be there. As you can see, Nerf Me coming in from the side. Nerf Me, he's got an AWM at hand, if I'm not mistaken. And that is definitely not a gun you want in the hands of that guy. And Nerf Me is like, you know what, Slim? I'm going to show you how to throw nades. And he throws that nade out. But guess what? Even Nerf Me, definitely not seeing a page out of my book to actually nade. But who knows, will the second nade connect? As the guys from Nibble Esports get started with the guys from SlimeFarm. Those nades are just a little bit too far. As you can see, Pounds trying to look for that alternate angle, trying to find that flank angle onto the guys from Drogons, onto Lamumpa. I feel like the guys from Gamers United Nation are actually doing quite a whole lot just for one player, man. Like, bro, you've got to be so important to be, you know, to have being done. But Lamumpa is eventually taken out from behind by the guys from Gamers United Nation, trying to prevent that kill, but definitely that is an inevitable that one had to happen. As SlimeFarm are still out here with Nibble Esports, who have gotten into the water and swim. And Nibble Esports, I wouldn't advise you to jump into the water and swim, especially have all 3 players in the water at the same time. You want to have at least 1 player on the shoreline, and given that you have the numbers advantage up against SlimeFarm, you most likely want to use that to your advantage. Like, keep 1 player on the shoreline, keep another player on the other side, try to prevent SlimeFarm from coming into the zone. But speaking about going into the zone, it's going to be Darkness getting shot at. His vehicle does get exploded, but he'll be fine, as he does have another vehicle to just trade it with. Miramar begins to find those fishes in the water, as you can see him just taking it out. For KT though, I think they did what I said, leaving 1 player on that shoreline, not having all the players in the water. As you can see, Amar still holding it up on that guys from Nibble Esports, and Ronnie is most likely gonna drown in that water, as there's no way for him to get out. Amar doesn't have that peak angle quite correct, and he definitely sees Ronnie. Definitely not able to get that one to connect, as the rock begins to eat most of his shots. Storm also finding his way into the water, and we're gonna be putting about as they are pushing up onto that player, onto Darkness. But can Darkness hold it up against Building? I've seen things happen in this place, and Darkness, he gets his heal back up. He's trying to fall back because his teammate has got him covered, and that is wonderful cover coming out from his teammate, able to reduce Building and make sure Building doesn't fully push up onto him. But guess what? They find his blind spot and they will be pushing him. But Darkness, this man is a maestro in running away. As you can see him just jackpot in, if that is a word, definitely. But that M249 up against Umar, he has to take that tree for cover. Definitely one of the streamers tree in the world. As you can see, KHK getting battered by the guys from who? KHK getting tugged by who? But that's the same again, as once again they meet again. But Immortalz, they definitely don't want this fight. You can see them just pulling back. They're like, no, I don't even want to know who's shooting at me, but I'm gonna get out. And guess what? The zone takes us all the way to Hatin, and I don't know, KHK, would that be all of their players gone? Definitely not. As we have senior man Luis with 41 first aid kits. How does he find this much, bro? We're gonna see what 41 can do for the guys for KHK Esports, but we're gonna believe in. I don't know why my game is lagging and glitching me out, but Immortalz, they lose one player. It's gonna be none other but Umar. Darkness is still running. It's like, nah, bro. But I feel like at this point, I think it's ripe enough for you to take that fight, right? Yes, but it's not that heal, but he's down, which means Sahil might just have to get his eyes off of him. Anyways, Undisputed AE also in a fight, but most of all these fights is going on in that blue zone. ScrimFarm will also have a hard time getting to that zone, as we do seem to be swimming towards the guys from Blackjack Africa and ScrimFarm Africa. But ooh, the zone 2 coming in. Papa Blue definitely not the most merciful in this game, as this 4KT Slime able to Storm actually able to get that knock onto BJE Cheddar. Sorry, make that MG was on the other side of that bridge, but that's going to just complicate things more for them. ScrimFarm holding up on that eastern edge of the circle. That's the thing, everybody is on this western side of the circle hoping that the zone comes there, but this zone is crazy. It can push into the water, it can push to the bridge, and guess what? It doesn't push to the water. It does push to the left, to the western edge, but definitely not how anyone wants it to, because it's just going to be open fields. And the guys from Sims Outplayed, they want to outplay the guys from Immortalz, as you see them coming in from behind them on the Camp Alpha hill. I don't know how you hear he's taking so much fight and I'm not saying that's because they have the same color as the guys from Pain Africa. As you see them out there in the Hatin area of the map trying to put in the work, but guess what? Seidon gets taken out by one of the players from Seoul, and he's going to try and see if he can get his res, but I don't think that's the res they want to process, as they've got 2 seconds before this zone begins to move again. And this is where Papa Blue is going to wreak his havoc. This is where he's going to have his fun. This is where he's going to grab his Q. This is where he's going to increase his KDR, as you see the guys from Temper trying to fight their way, trying to gun their way into the zone, but Darkness is like, nope, definitely not on my watch. As you see Flacco also trying to find his way in, but he knows there's just way too many teams. Darkness gets taken out, and that is one guy out of the side. That is one less distraction, as BJE begin to get their fight on with the guys from ScrimFarm Africa, as they have to swim or use that bridge. Eli taking the shots towards them, but Eli, that is not a play you can make. He has to run and gun. He's got 15 first aids, and this is probably going to be the end of the line for him. It's like, nope, you guys can go have fun. From here on out, I think I know what to do, as the zone begins to push in, and one way or the other, G3 Temper find themselves in that zone, and the guys from Sims Outplayed get it taken out in that one. I don't know why I'm in someone inside the water, but BBC, they are the ones who have paid the zone gods today, and they do get the zone once again. But this time they will be playing Gatekeeper onto the guys from Honored Souls. Law holding it up, getting heavily laden, but definitely not going to get taken out by any one of those players. As Sims Outplayed, Balak, God gets 1, gets 2, onto Clutch, pushing up onto Dark Ghost. He definitely hears him, he knows where he is, but most of this is their last player though. Was he just what? Man was actually straight for his teammates, and Ghost gets 1, but definitely doesn't have enough health to complete that wipe. The rest will be back up onto him. The instant thirst coming out from BBC, sitting out here with 4 kills. Last member from Souls, which is Risk, he's got 22 first aids, and we're gonna see how much he can do with 22. Lord, though, they are very aware of UA in front of them. We've still got 10 teams in this zone. Bro, this is zone 6. We've got 19 players, and out of 19 players, we've got 10 teams. So everybody has one person with the huge strats. Storm for Slime for KT, Willie for Nibble Esports, Louis for KHK, Pain El Chapo, Risks for Souls, and bro, it's gonna be so painful for teams like UAE and Blackjack, who currently have to fight. They don't have anyone in that blue, so they have to actually fight this one out. But G3 Temper, they have a very golden position. Eli definitely running out of meds. This is the last one, and he might just be able to play spoiler. Goes prone, tries to take one shot, sees Gunner, does he take the shot? What? Nah, that's GG's. That's definitely a GG's. As Eli runs out of meds, down goes Eli. Willie has got his last one up, and he definitely fucks that one up. He's gonna die to that zone before he can even pull that one off, and that is Eli going down. We're down to 5 teams left. Risks still alive. He's still got 12 med kits to his name, or 12 first aid kits to his name. Out of 41, how much is left? It's 15 that is left for Lewis, and pulling over back to where we're gonna have potential danger. As you can see, G3 Temper, now they have the zone. This is definitely gonna be G3's game to win, right? Because bruh, they have the zone, they have the numbers advantage, and I don't know how they have that numbers advantage. I don't know how they got that res up onto building, but that was completely excellent. That was actually a very good play. Undisputed AE might just be going to play perfect gatekeeper. I was on to BBC, but BBC was expecting it. As you can see, one player goes down, stayed on in that blue, trying to see if he can lay fire, but the zone definitely gonna take him out there. The last one left doesn't have enough health, and he goes down. It is now currently a 4v4. Yeah, a 4v4 between G3 Temper and the guys from BBC. But BBC, there is a trade. One down, make that 2 down, 3 down for BBC. 1 player left. 6 God might just be able to know where Nihal is. The zone just stops right behind Nihal, and Nihal might just be able to get that res up onto Valak. But the instant thirst coming in from the guys from G3 Temper, as 6 God is trying to see if he can res up his teammate. His first get destroyed by Nihal. Do they know where this last player is? Definitely puts in the work. But guess what? Valak stands up 6 God and Gunner and takes both of them down. Flacco pushing in from behind. He definitely knows where they are. Trying to take a little bit of damage. Pushing in with that closer. Switches over to that M4. But no, the M4 is not going to be able to stand up against that Uzi. As BBC will be walking home with that chicken here. That was an excellent play. 11 kills to the name of BBC. Whatever BBC took today, get me some of that, as they will be grabbing this winner chicken dinner to their name. 11 kills and the winner chicken dinner. They couldn't have asked for anything better. This was a better performance than the game 1. And BBC, these guys be steady busting my brain. Luis eventually dies, and guess what? 41 first aids was definitely enough to get his team to second place once again. KHK Esports. This every single Sanhok match, I'm pretty sure everyone is gonna be like, nah wow, because now wow are the ear for my ear, because it is definitely a big wow. Every Sanhok game, they find a way to get 12 points in the bag. Like legit, just 12 points. No place, no Q points, strictly placements. That's it. My goodness God, this is so funny. But anyway, I see 71 viewers and 29 likes. Come on guys, we can do better than this. Let me see you spam that like button, because there's no way you would tell me you did not just enjoy this spectacle of a Sanhok match that we just watched. That being said, ooh, Savage Gaming is in the chat. Let's go. Anyway, BBC first place, 11 kills, and in wonder. See, look, I didn't really see BBC what they did in our team, but that wipe against G3, excellent, bro. Fantastic. That was actually played beautifully well. I feel like G3 didn't have enough information going into that fight, so that's why they probably did not see that player where he was, because if he had known, he would have known that Nihal was trying to get that res up onto Valak, and the instance that res came up, they sprayed into them who were just resing in the open without any smokes or anything. Flacco did try to push him with that blows-up, but he did enter the blue zone, which just made it easier for the players from BBC to take him out. That was a sexy game, bro. Anyways, KHK Esports in second place with that huge strat, 41 medkits today. Who knows? The last time was about 37, right? Today is 41. Luis OP, you gotta give it to that man. Anyway, second place. Third place is going to be Honored Souls with 0 kills. G3 Temper coming in 4th place with 8 kills to their name. Undisputed African Esports in 5th place with 2 kills. Nibble Esports in 6th place with 2 kills. ScrimFarm Africa in 7th place with 8 kills. Sorry, 7 kills. Pain Africa in 8th place with 5 kills. Slime4 KT in 9th place with 2. Blackjack Esports in 10th place with 4, Gamers Unite Nation in 11th place with 1, Drogons in 12th place with 1, Sims Outplayed in 13th place with 3, Immortalz in 14th place with no kills, Influence Rich Africa going out in 15th place to a very huge surprise from the ScrimFarm team in 15th place, Aphelion Apex going out in 16th place with 1 kill also. Number 15 and number 16 went out to the same team, which was none other but ScrimFarm Africa. You gotta give it to them as a GG's well played. Anyway, nothing short of amazing is what we just watched in that Sanhok game. I am very what's the word, hyped up about that one. But that being said, Sanhok just keeps surprising me every single time. But BBC definitely woke up on the right side of the bed today, definitely brought in definitely did their research, and you can see them playing this game just very sexily. That being said, we look forward to the third match, which is going to be none other but Miramar. So do not go anywhere. I'll be back with you in about 5 minutes. Stay safe, stay connected, grab yourself a piece of water, like the stream if you've not. Like I said, I currently see 77 people watching and 30 likes. I need 47 people to like the stream. So please like the stream, share the stream if you've not, and subscribe to the channel if you've also not. I'm like 17 subs away from 1,000, so let's do it. Can we actually get 17 people to subscribe today? There's only one way to find out. You gotta hit that subscribe button if you've not. Till then, I'm gonna see you guys soon. Peace out. Okay, my computer has this devilish lag, right? And I'm like, what is this lag? But I think it's just my mouse, whose battery is probably getting low, right? It has to be my mouse. Yep, definitely my mouse. Anyway, yeah, that being said, welcome everybody. We're about to get into Miramar, if I'm not mistaken. That being said, that was a beautiful Sanhok game. I'm still very hyped up about the guys from Team BBC because that was excellently played. I have the leaderboards updated as of match 1. So this is the leaderboards after match 1. Out here on the screen. Reload. Give it a second. And there we go. We grab the reload and slime for KT. Oh, wait, what? Okay, okay. Slime for KT with that second place finish, able to find themselves in second place on the table. Aphelion Apex dropping down to 5th. Gamers United Nation still holding up their strong lead. Maybe not too strong, they've got just 2 points lead. But I believe that after that Sanhok game, Team BBC should find themselves in first place because they got that second back-to-back. Oh, sorry, they got a back-to-back chicken dinner. Anyway. Okay, game 2 leaderboards are up, and I'm gonna refresh this page so you guys can see that one. Reload. This is supposed to be reloading. This leaderboard is supposed to be reloading. Refresh browser when scene becomes active. Yes. So reload. Do I need to interact with this P? Good gracious. Alright. It's not updating. Like, that's my problem actually from me. Alright, let me see if right now it's gonna be updated. Yes, it's now gonna, like, it's reloading now. Alright, like I said, Team BBC finding themselves in first place after the second game of the day, with 69 points. You love to see that one. A perfect balance between placement points and kill points. You love to see it. Gamers United Nation also having that beautiful balance in their placement points too, as you see. I really don't know, man. As you see them in second place. Slime 4KT also finishing third place there. With that second place finish, they didn't do just as much, just as well in Sanhok. G3 Temper definitely still putting themselves up, but G3, you need to stop getting second place finishes. You know, G3 work. I want to see a chicken dinner from you guys, right? The fact that G3 Temper have been tasting the chicken, like they could taste it. They could almost taste it, but they're not just able to get those final kills when they need to. So, just the amount to see you guys do that. Undisputed AE definitely fragging out in this tournament. Like, I've seen them mostly get those kills, and you see them 30 kills to their name, which is nice. Aphelion Apex finished. Maybe they want to do the same thing they did yesterday, right? Play bad in the first 2 games, give the little kids a chance, and then the last 2 games come back and play very well. And we see them. Oh, that's what they did yesterday. They played bad in the first 2 games, and the last 2 games they got a winner chicken dinner. So let us see, can they actually do that one again? Because right now they just dropped what, close to, like, they're currently 6. They just dropped 4 places on the table. Currently they did not have all players in that Sanhok game. So maybe that is the problem. We're chilling for 1 or 2 people to join the room, and we shall start the room. My computer is lagging and I don't have like a million applications open, so I'm trying to wonder what exactly is going wrong. But anyways, that being said, KHK Africa following suit in 7th place. They've also dropped points today. I've not seen them play as much. ScrimFarm Africa also in 8th place. Those guys have been performing well today, so I really love to see that one. But BBC still busting my brain. I see them up there in the top, and let us see, can they actually come back for match 3 and show us that they have got what they're made of. KHK Africa, despite the top 2 finish, the top 4 finish in game 1 and the top 2 finish in game 2, they were only just able to bump up by 1 place, which is 15th place. But Blackjack Esports, what is going on? This is not the BJE that we know. I want to see that BJE. Drogons, due to the fights that they lost in the game 1, you see them coming down to 14th place. Seems that Play still holding it up in 9th. Pain Africa in 10th. Immortalz in 11th. Honor South Africa in 12th. Nibble Esports in 13th. Drogons in 14th. KHK in 15th. And 16th place is going to be Blackjack Esports. Like I said, G3 Temper, I'm expecting a winner chicken dinner from you guys. You guys can almost taste it. So, I want you guys to taste it, have it, you know, have it, grab it. You get me? But anyway, we're gonna be leaving talk for where talk is, as we will be finding ourselves heading into the third game of the day, which is gonna be none other but the grounds of Miramar. Just imagine that PUBG Mobile, plane tune is playing underground. I love that too, bro. Like, I just wish one of these days the casters would just keep quiet, right? Or their mic would just go blank and I can just perfectly record that team. Yeah, it's gonna be so sick. I really like it. But anyways, we do have a beautiful playing path. Actually, not so beautiful. Taking us all the way from the Oasis down to Minas del Sur, or make that the prison. I've actually not been to the prison side of this map before. I actually want to go there and see what the loot looks like there. I'm pretty sure it's not gonna have enough loot for one person, talk less of a squad. So but I'll still check it out though. Miramar is a map that I really don't know too much about. But anyways, this should actually be good for teams like ScrimFarm Africa who like to go to Opozo. It should also be good for SlimeFork KT as they finally get to land Chumasera like they normally would. Los Leones should be good as all the teams that land in Los Leones should be able to get there. El Azahar, by the way, I don't know if Influence Rich Africa are going to be able to make it to El Azahar, but we hope they can do that. KHK Esports finding their way over to La Cobriera. Immortalz out there taking a split. Water treatment still empty. Gamers Unite Nation heading towards the landing spot. G3 Temper able to make it quite safely to Hacienda. Picado by the guys from Pain UAE just landing outskirts of Picado. Souls, Honored Souls also outside on the outskirts of Chumasera. Yep. Anyway, we do see anyways, Scratch out here, he's got no guns, but Scratch that, he's got a pistol and a DBS. If you guys know that DBS, you definitely know what that gun is capable of doing. But he finds an Uzi and adds it to the mix. And now this is Clutch. Can Clutch actually clutch it against the two members from Blackjack Esports? It's going to be none other but MG and Cheddar. Clutch just holding it up. He gets out with their hands. Sports Cheddar takes the shot, doesn't quite get it to connect. Let me see what the members from BJE have got in their hands. MG's out here with a what? MG out here with an SKS and an Uzi. Yep. Cheddar has a UMP and he's in FPP mode. MG goes for that push, if I'm not mistaken. The guys from Souls also trying to see if they can lay support fire from behind, but that dude has got only a Winchester, which is Zodiac. But anyways, they'll be pushing up onto Clutch. Can Clutch handle the 1v2? That is the question. Can he clutch it? I mean, his name is Clutch, so let us see if he can live up to the name. But that UMP is too OP. God, the Uzi spray from BMG gets him down. The instant thirst with that Scarel. That's a GG, well played. And Clutch did have that one in his hand, but this time he's gonna be able to evade that one. As we see, the zone is quite north central, so it's actually a good zone actually, so it shouldn't be much of an issue. Let's see, where else do we have potential danger? Pretty much everyone is fine. ScrimFarm, I don't understand how they don't have El Pozo contested, but I think the only team that would have contested El Pozo with them would have been Not Gaming. Hopefully Not Gaming can find their way into the Super Weekend. Remember, Not Gaming did not qualify to the Super Weekend this week. So 1 second. Lord. Anyway, sorry for turning off my microphone. I had to do one or two. But anyways, chilling to see how this one is gonna play out. Everything is quite okay. Like I said, we did see some teams that didn't actually make it to the Super Weekend. I don't know them offhand, but I think that's going to be. I know Not Gaming is one. Spaza 6. Was Plaza 6 also not making it to the Super Weekend? I know there's 5 teams. What? Oh, Art of Killing too did not make it. 7A, okay, that's true. Actually did not see them make it into the Super Weekend as well. So I want to see what. Okay, and the guys, yeah, the ATL Magicians, I think they got the slots that Outsiders were supposed to get, right? Yes, I think they got the Outsider slot because Outsiders. Yeah, and the guys from 5 Roses. 5 Roses is that new team, if I'm not mistaken, right? Yeah, with the former KHK members. Yeah, exactly. So I want to see how they can play. They actually did struggle. I didn't see them make it to that very high position on the leaderboards, but I hope they can actually do better next week. But guess what? We still got one more day of Super Weekend left, so all of these teams can still gather points. But I think at the end of Super Weekend, whoever finishes in 16th place only gets 1 point, right? So most people are probably going to be like, okay, we still have a chance. We still have a chance to go at this one again next week. So if you're not in the Super Weekend, the first Super Weekend, I feel like you're still going to be fine. You're still quite okay. Nothing too much to worry about, you know. But anyways, BBC, where they at? They're actually out there in the outskirts of Opozo. All right. So 13th gets 2 points, and then from 14th to 16th place you get only 1 point as of the end of this Super Weekend. So trust me, you don't want to be in that bottom side of the table. You want those high points, right? So you got to work for that one, because first place gets 25. So you can see that there's actually a very huge gap between that first place and 12th, talk less of 16th. So trust me, that bottom of the table is definitely not where you want to be. Drogons, they do seem to have one color which doesn't look like their color around them, and I don't know who that color is, but that color is going to be none other but G3 Flacco himself, as he's getting pushed by the full members of Drogons. He's trying to load up that molly, trying to prevent that push, at least just for a tad bit of a second. But Lamumpa goes down. I don't know what took Lamumpa down, but Flacco though lets that molly go out, and that molly, oh no, the molly doesn't do its damage though. But anyways, Dan tried to throw that nade though, but almost hurts himself with that nade. But Flacco holding it up, and the remaining of G3 Temper don't seem to want to form upon him. Lamumpa doesn't want to have it, so does Shecky Boy. Flacco out of mollies. He's using just that one molly to prevent them from pushing him. He's trying to load as many smokes as possible. Does he still have more mollies? That's the question. And can he activate the jackpot card? That is another question. And trust me, Flacco able to lure the guys from Drogons up to the top of that building, activating that jackpot card successfully. Flacco, you let's flip and go. Flacco able to evade danger, and look at him running. It's like, nope, not today. Wow. Flacco, that was actually a very smart use of util there. You've got to give it to him. He definitely used those utilities very well. Smoked up, use that molly to prevent that push, use it to draw all of them upstairs, and the instant he saw that they were upstairs, he just activated his jackpot card. But now he's dead, because that molly from Lamumpa is definitely excellent. Sigh. Poor Flacco. He did try. He tried. I mean, you gotta give him. Maybe you gotta give him like a C for that JP. Maybe we'll just give him like a C. If we're to grade down, we'll give him a C. He's not a maestro in the art of running. Look at the guys from Immortalz. They actually did that quite well, but the Immortalz will probably get a D too, because they eventually got taken out though. So we want to see who's gonna get that A+ in the art of jackpotting, not art of killing this time. Art of jackpot. You love to see it. For all of you in the chat who don't know what jackpot means to run. In fact, no, the run is actually an understatement for what jackpot means, right? Jackpot means to jackpot, really. To, like, take off those shoes and run as fast as you can, like avoid, basically. So like when you say jackpot, guy, trust me, that means to run. I'm definitely not exiting the match. Anyway, I see a little bit of a cluster right here in the center of the zone, but it is Miramar, right? Teams look like they're very close to each other, but nah, they're like, They have the distance, but this lobby is a lobby where they love to use those long range weapons. And I never talk finish. Gunner has already downed one of the members from Drogons. Definitely not gonna be happy with that one. The guys from G3 Tempers. Whoa, that is the IGL that they did lose. Lamumpa finds himself down the hill, and I doubt there's any way he could get rest. But building, trust me, that thirst is definitely not worth it. 1, 2, and I think Dan can actually still throw a nade, chunk a nade over to Building's position. So you definitely don't want to be there. You know they're up that hill. You know they can't get that res. The red zone is probably gonna help you do the remaining of the damage, but that dude tapping is definitely excellent with that, and it's gonna be none of that but Gunner. What was Building's former name? I keep forgetting, man. Yeah, it was Shady, yeah, if I'm not mistaken, right? So yeah, if we were not mistaken, actually. So anyways, Lamumpa does go down, not to the red zone, but he is down. Immortalz and the guys from Immortalz out here just chilling in the outskirts. Hacienda Patron has been left by Aphelion Apex. I know that's where they like to land, but Nibble is holding that that angle as Blackjack Esports also find a way to get that kill. 2 kills to their name in the first zone, so that is 4 points. You love to see it, bro. Anyways, the red zone does get away, and now we can see it. But anyways, now we've got about 2 teams out here in San Martin. We've got G3 Temper, Blackjack Esports, and you have Sahil and the guys from Immortalz holding up a third-party angle on San Martin. G3 Temper did lose 2 players. Yeah, they definitely were not expecting visitors in San Martin, but today the Dragons are like, nah, we need to come say hi. But Cheddar Sab's breakfast to G36 God. Down goes he, and they definitely want to push that one. You see them getting into the bus, which is like the slowest vehicle in this game, but the push is a push regardless. They've gotten that res back up. 6 God might just be able to res himself, and this main building of San Martin is probably one of the hardest things to push, regardless of how many players are inside, because pushing that building is very crazy. It has a whole lot of places, like you can actually jump downstairs without using the stairs. There's like broken floors out there. The return fire coming in from Vile. I don't like this push from BJE, because regardless of how many people are in that inside that house, you don't want to push in with 2 players, and you can already see that backfiring little by little as building is definitely, see what I was saying, definitely using this to his advantage, loading up that nade, cooking it to perfection. Ooh, gets the bounce. Wow, are you guys seeing what I'm seeing? This is just beautiful, man. Second nade does land, doesn't do the damage. He climbs back upstairs. Now that's what I'm saying. You see, you can actually get to different places. You can just see him just grenading those stairs in case those guys want to push. Nice use of util. Blackjack Esports, do you want to push this fight or do you not want to push this fight? That's the question. Anyway, looking at other parts, yeah, they most likely know it's a 2-man squad, right? So wow, Amanda, come on. Amanda, Julie, come on. You gotta respect my other casters, you know. Anyway, but thank you for the support, thank you for the love. Anyway, sniper shots coming in, and I think those sniper shots are coming in from the top of the hill, or scratch that. I don't know, Cheddar, who are you fighting? Do you want to fight the guys from G3? I feel like Blackjack Esports like to take more than 1 fight, but this util usage from Zion definitely not needed. Using the smokes this early, you could have just easily crashed. But anyway, 6 God recognizes it, and now the guys from BJ has got the full squad in there, and you can see them already leading the push. 6 God gets a knock onto Cheddar. I was just not gonna play that, but they can't push because definitely and obviously it's a 2v3 still. Ooh, I like this view of the house though. See through the walls. Alright, 6 God holding it upstairs, just trying to hold up. That's another nade. Vile throws that nade upstairs. He doesn't quite connect. 6 God just holding it up. Beating, right? Yeah, beating. Also holding it up in that angle. Zone 1 are still not close, but I'm going to put it over to Sims Outplayed, as they do seem to want to get into that fight with the guys from KHK Africa. I like these heals, right? this is a hill that two teams can actually stay without fighting, but definitely Pain Africa are not that team that will not want to fight, and same thing goes for the guys from Sims Outplayed. We've seen them take that fight and getting shots, but King that first one to snipe, and the guys from Sims Outplayed has already lost focus. You see, that's the thing, right? If you lose one player, you don't want to lose focus, right? They know they've got their eyes on Crazy. Rather than losing focus and turning all your eyes towards Kingamin, why not just push towards Crazy and get that trade, right? That is how to play. And who knows, maybe that is not how to play. But anyways, that nade from Crazy is going to connect onto Ghost. The full push has been initiated, but Crazy chops breakfast from Impulse without Tommy Gun. El Chapo that one, but El Chapo not quite able to hold it up. Kingamin though, he knows that player is very low. Pushing up with the AK, gets the headshot. Down goes he, and he pushes up onto Mafi. Mafi the last one left, trying to see what he can do with it. Jump shot! Gets him down, Kingamin. Beautiful wipe from Pain. A 3v4. A 3v4. Handled to perfection. And that was a 3-piece coming out from Kingamin. 4 kills to the name. 8 points in the bag. Because that happened in zone 2. Anyway, we're chilling for this one, looking at how this one is going to play out. ScrimFarm coming in from the northwestern side of the circle. Nibble Esports still holding it up close to the center. We're chilling for that zone to just pull up. And I want to pull over back to BJE, who still seem in who are still in a stalemate. But they finally decided to push upstairs. They get one knock onto building. The full send line just there. Francis not do it. He gets one player now. It's going to be Cheddar, which is coming from behind. But Zayn pushes with just that 50 HP. Gets that thirst. And that is going to be BJE walking on with 4 kills and 8 points in the bag as the boys from G3 Temper go out in 15th place. Zone does push up. The zone takes us east, yeah. And the Drogons have to leave. BBC also finding their way into the zone from that western edge of the circle. Pretty much everyone has getting to the zone. Aphelion Apex putting in just right behind the guys from Undisputed Africa and Nibble Esports finding their way on that northeastern side of the zone. Undisputed Africa and Esports holding it up on that eastern edge. ScrimFarm KT on the southern edge of the zone around La Bendita. The Gamers Unite Nation out there in the graveyard area of the map. 100 Souls holding it up just in the outskirts. The guys from KHK Esports hoping to find a way into the zone from the northern edge of that circle as you see them going on that wide rotation. ScrimFarm holding up in the outskirts of Hacienda del Patron, but the Influence Reach Africa getting it started as they catch some of the players from one player now. Another player about to follow. Sahil OP gets blown up by that vehicle. Oh, sorry, by Hansley in that vehicle. And well, that is a GG's. It's a GG's. Anyway, Saleh is going to be trying to get that confirmed. Immortalz lose 2 on rotation. Now, this is what I'll say about Immortalz, right? They used to be a team that actually got that rotation quite alright. You always see them finding their way into that last few zones. But in this SEL, I've not seen them do that. They always lose players on rotation. And guys, you guys want to look out for that one. Look at the possible clashes in rotation that could actually happen, right? Know the teams that land in each area and know how you could just like or know what to expect while they are rotating. Probably send the scouts forward to help you clear the road before you move on. I know it's actually a huge one, but you most likely just want to take that little step. But Drogons though pushing up to the guys from Gamers Unite Nation, but Nerf Me doesn't have their time. You guys keep giving Nerf Me an AWM. Stop. That man is dangerous with it, but Snow Weeks from behind. ScrimFarm. And you can see Shaky Boy instantly turning towards the guys from ScrimFarm, but it's going to be a Dragon sandwich right now. As guys from Gamers Unite Nation just need to look down a bit, and Shaky Boy would definitely be spotted as ScrimFarm Africa pulling from behind. They're just going through, trying to use the lay of the land to their advantage, losing a whole lot of points, and Shaky Boy eventually gets spotted. Down he goes. The point is going to go over to Eli from ScrimFarm. Looking at the map, looking at potential fights as we see the guys from Seoul getting closer to BBC. Eli gets taken out by Pounds with a wonderful tapping. Spray coming out to Shield. He's trying to get that one, but he's a little bit out of render distance as KHK Esports gets started with... Oh no! With Influence Rage Africa, as Soli does lose his life on rotation, Saleh gets that memo. But they definitely don't want that fight as Influence Rage Africa will continue their rotation into the zone. The Drogons left with just down, if I'm not mistaken. BBC holding it up on this western edge of the circle, but Honored Souls are just very close to there. Pain Africa also going to be pulling in behind them. Same thing goes for Blackjack Esports, and there looks to be trouble. There looks to be trouble going on, or about to happen on this western side of the zone. I never thought finish. MG goes down, Vile and the rest will be trying to rotate into the zone, but Crazy is definitely gonna have some views to farm and take some shots towards Zane. Doesn't quite get them to connect. Wow. Anyways, El Chapo just trying to get away from Zane there because he knows Zane stopped beside him. Zane definitely knows there's a team right above him, but who that team is he doesn't know as the zone pushes us north. We got a northern hard shift onto that zone. You love to see it. Anyways, we're going to see how these guys are going to play this one out. You can already see where we have the imminent danger pulling up. Before they say I have 2 maps open up, but I used the map to get around places. Anyways, more shots are going to be coming out very soon. ScryPTED trying to see if they can find their way into the zone, pulling in from that southern edge of the circle. Influence Rage left with just Hansley, as you see him trying to find a way, or find, oh, actually Hansley and Saleh trying to find a place in that zone. Pain Africa though, they most likely don't want this fight. They want to get out of here because definitely you don't want to be caught slacking. ScrimFarm Africa, they most likely have the information on the teams. They probably know that there's no team in front of them, so they just have to worry about the guys from BBC, as the BBC team already getting 1 knock and they already send it. Full sending in Lord though, his vehicle gets exploded. Oopsie. Full sending gone. Wrong. Anyways, BBC left with just Law and trying to see if he can get that res up onto his teammate, but the third party situation is real. Leave the thirst alone and look for the last player alive. It's a Thompson up against the UMP. Kira low on HP. Kira goes down. BBC ends up on top with that fight. They do lose the law of players though, as they will be left with just Lloyd, if I'm not mistaken, right? I don't think he can grab that res up onto Valak, as the third party from Gamers Unite Nation from the top of that hill is definitely real, but scratch that, as definitely push. Gamers Unite Nation gets pushed by the guys from Team Soul, or make that Honored Souls. It's a trade of knocks. Plaza is down, and so is Risks, but that goes up onto that fight. He tries to get one with that UMP, but that nade from Shortboy Slim definitely gonna do that damage. He comes in, tries to get the third. Honored Soul left to just 1 player. It's going to be none of that but Zodiac holding it up at the back of this building. The F762 just too strong. Takes Pounds down. And Zodiac definitely on some crazy shit right now. He can't push that fight because definitely Nerf Me is behind there putting in the work, but he's going to be able to get that res up onto his teammate. And I think both teams will be able to get those revives as Slime4KT begin to wreak havoc on that southern edge of the circle, taking in the shots and the damage as they blow up Zayn in that vehicle. That's going to be Flash Rage Africa. Sorry, scratch that. That's going to be Blackjack Esports going out again early in this match in 12th place. Remember, the points calculation is different for this one, so definitely it's going to be a different way. Check it. Anyways, Aphelion Apex still holding it up on that northern edge. Nibble Esports find himself close to the center. The northeastern edge is being held by KHK Esports. The zone continues to shift and push. And we have definitely someone is gonna get buried in that graveyard. Which of these teams is gonna end up being buried? We're gonna have the zone. We've got a minute and 18 seconds to push up onto that one. Plaza holding up with that support fire from behind him. And the push has been initiated. Souls get 1. We drop shots there. Slim gets taken down. So does Plaza. Up the top is going to be none other but Pounds. Pounds trying to see if he can come in from behind. He gets 1. He gets 2. And that ghost is going to be the last one left. As Pounds is going to be pushing up that fight. The gunshot with the... what was that? 3-piece? Damn, Pounds, bro. Got 3 flipping kills. That was a full squad wipe. Onto the guys from ScrimFarm Africa. So we're going to be putting over to Pay. Shots coming out. X4KT gets 1 knock onto one of the players, but Crazy is going to be able to just jump out of that vehicle right in time, and it's going to be holding it up here. Takes some shots at Pronto, does 1 or 2 damage, not quite able to complete the knock, as takes more shots at Storm4KT. Immortalz trying to see if they can put in a third party of the century, but that's the thing, UAE is interested in this fight too, so El Chapo cannot support, as Crazy gets taken out from the top by none other but UAE Sleepy, as Chapo is going to be rendered the last man left for Pain Africa. ScryPTED definitely not in a position that they would want to be. El Chapo, the last one left for playing Africa. They've got 5 kills to the name. Question is, are they satisfied with that? Can El Chapo hold it up to the end? That is the question. Slime 4KT pushing up into that zone. Make the same question. Oh, BBC Law actually did get that res up onto Valak, and that is just very interesting as they continue to do their damage on this one. Valak throws that long nade. Does he have the length? That is the question, as Jair Bot is going to be on top. Or make that Nibble Esports with that Mini 14 tapping away into the game. El Chapo still just snaking it up in this one. Influence Rich Africa coming in from the northern edge of the circle. Nibble Esports taking some shots, and ooh, Saledo, he knows Pounds is about to get into that vehicle, and you can just see him just popping the tires of that buggy. But Pounds has another vehicle, but Law definitely doesn't want that one. It's like, you've got to respect the law, and this is where problems come. As Slime 4KT have to push up this hill, but the third party is real from behind, as Valak is going to be able to get one knock onto Pronto, and now they have to continue pushing up. They're trying to push up onto the guys from UAE, but that's definitely not going to happen, given that BBC have got the wonderful off angle on them. You Undisputed AE though, I love their position in this one, but guess whose position I love the most? It's going to be none of that but KHK Esports, as they find themselves to be the king of the mountain. They're up on the hill. Potato putting in the work. He gets a knock onto Sidon. Nibble Esports also in this mix actually, as you can see them pushing onto that one. Ronnie opening up that nade. Nades himself. Suicide? Oh, poor Nukes. Poor Nukes. He almost got naded by his teammates there. But anyways, KHK Esports continues putting the work as Influence Rage gets impacted by the boys from Aphelion Apex. More shots will be coming out in this one. Slime 4KT still trying to see if they can push up onto Pain El Chapo, and the answer is yes, as he does get taken out, but by the help from Undisputed African Esports. KHK still puts it in the work onto Aphelion Apex, as we see Blessing very low on the HP. Breno MVP putting in the work. Potato also putting in the work as they're down to 4 kills to their name. Jairpot also on the top of that hill, and you can just see the shots flying out from every single angle in this zone. Aphelion Apex lose 0 as they're down to just Blessing, the last one left, so he's trying to find a way into the zone. He might just be able to play spoiler for the guys for Influence Rich Africa. His last one left, he's got no meds, he gets taken out by Luis from the top of the hill. BBC lose 1, it's going to be Valak, and Santes might just follow. Lord, the last one left, he's trying to hold it up, but the current champions are not going to be able to do it, as Hansley with the drop shot able to get that one onto them, and the zone favors the guys from Influence Rich Africa. At least I think so. KHK Esports also still have a little bit on the chunk of the zone, as they will be wreaking havoc and damage onto the guys from Nibble Esports. They are completely dominating on the flipping top of the hill. 13 flipping kills to their name, and they don't seem to want to stop anytime soon. They've got their eyes on every single person in the zone. Can they actually do this one? They've got only solos left. It is a 4v2. They know it's a 4v1v1. Hansley definitely in a whole lot of danger. There is no way he's making it out of this one. Breno MVP definitely trying to see what he can do with that vehicle. The vehicle, if he jumps down with the vehicle, is he going to suffer landing damage? I think the answer is going to be no. And Jairpot pushing up onto Matrix. The Thompson going to be able to do the work. 7 kills to this man's name. Is there a stopping to Jairpot? KHK Esports find themselves in a 4v1. They know it's just one player left. You can see Jairpot heading up with that one. Breno MVP, he wants to push up to that fight. You see him holding up with that one. Opens up that nade. He definitely knows where he is. He's cooking that one. Hansley, he knows he's in a whole lot of danger. It's a 4v1, but he's done his best. That nade is excellent. It connects onto Hansley, and that is a flipping GG. KHK Esports definitely back in this one. Jairpot finishing that one with 7 kills to his name. Breno MVP coupling that one with 5 kills to his name. Luis and Potato each holding 1 kill, and that is a chicken dinner with 15 kills. You couldn't ask for anything better. Actually make that 14 kills, right? Is that 14 or 15? Man, I'm bad with my mathematics, but I really do not care, because that is 7 plus 7, 14 kills to their name. That is actually a Jesus. And I think it was a self-nade from Hansley. Might actually check down, because it wasn't Breno's nade that took him out. Breno's nade did land, but he did not take him out. So I know Jairpot also chunked the nade, but I don't think it was Luis's nade or Potato, because they both had 1 kill before they got down that hill. Jairpot got his 7th kill onto UAE. So I think it was a self-nade from Hansley, and you really love to see it, because definitely you don't want to be giving those kill points out. That's actually a GG, well played to KHK Esports. I asked them where they were, and they're here showing me crowns. Here we are. That is a GG's, man. KHK Esports 14 kills and a chicken dinner. You love to see that one. Influence Rate Africa coming in second place with 4 kills. Third place is going to be Undisputed AE with 3 kills. Immortalz finishing fourth place with no kills. It's quite surprising that Immortalz finished this game with no kills despite the amount of fights that they third partied. They must have a whole lot of damage in their hands. But anyway, SlimeFork 18 in 5th place with 3 kills. Nibble Esports in 6th place with no kills. BBC in 7th place with 6 kills. That is definitely not an L for me. That is actually a win because they actually did get some of their kills in the first 2 zones, if I'm not mistaken. Anyway, Aphelion Apex in 8th place with no kills. Pain Africa in 9th place with 5. Gamers Unite Nation in 10th place with 4. Honored Souls in 11th place with 2. Blackjack Esports in 12th place with 4. ScrimFarm Africa in 13th place with 4. Drogons in 14th place with 1 kill. G3 Temper in 15th place with 2 kills. Seems Outplayed out there in 16th place with no kills. Anyway, that was a sexy gameplay. I don't know what else you tell me, but that was definite sexiness. That was actually a very beautiful Miramar match, ending with a self-nade from Hansley. And bro, you love to see. We have seen people who actually do the self-nade. Storm did the self-nade thingy yesterday. Today is gonna be Hansley doing it. So who else is gonna be feeling suicidal? Who else is gonna go with a self-nade? There's only one way to find out. You gotta stay tuned for the next one. I got about 70 something viewers again, and I still don't have up to 70 likes. Come on guys, I'm not that bad. I know I'm trying my best, but please give me a like, right? Maybe if you guys like that stream, I might just give you a top or a stellar performance in Erangel, which is the last game of the day. So do not go anywhere. Stay tuned, stay connected. I'll see you in about 5 minutes. So till then, peace. Go grab yourself water, right? And I'll see you soon. Stream. One thing you can do is turn your phone upside down, and you definitely get the most skills, guy. Trust me, it works. Anyway, welcome back, everybody. It's your boy Crowns, or it's your Uncle Crowns, and I know I'm back in 5 minutes. Yes, I am. I see you people having fun in the chat. It's so good to see the chat, and I'm looking at the chat right now, and I'm not seeing mental fuckity or 7 God timed someone out or deleted messages. That is exactly what I want to see. A lively chat, and I see pretty much everyone spamming in the chat. That was insane. I don't know what Courtney was reacting to, but GG's, bro. And I did see a little bit of argument about the whole point system. I don't know, bro. That's not my call. Matthew Rogers. He says, what happened to Accelerate? Accelerate got signed by a team. Accelerate was the team that turned into Aphelion Apex. Right? No. Aphelion Esports, right? In North America. With them Kinge. Right? Or Accelerate was actually Godsend. Sorry, yeah. Accelerate was the team that got picked by Godsend. Look at me, guy. I was just wondering. I knew it was a team. Yeah. Trey, Jag. Yeah, exactly. Accelerate. Yeah, exactly. They got signed up by Godsend. So yeah. Apparently Trey was live yesterday and I actually missed it. But anyways, we're gonna be leaving that one. I don't know if my leaderboards have been updated yet. But that was actually a sexy game coming out from KHK Esports. Winning, I think that's like the ISQ chicken dinner we've seen in the Super Weekend. Nobody else has clocked that 14 kills except them. And bro, the aggressiveness on that team is very, very enviable, man. Mwah. Perfecto. Anyway, my music is stopped. Alright, so we just updated my leaderboards, and we're gonna be seeing the leaderboards after match 3. Remember, we're going into match 4, which is the last game of the day. Trust me, I don't want to leave you guys too, but look, man, I'm actually hungry, so yeah. Anyways, now I'm looking at this leaderboards, and bro, Aphelion Apex have dropped to 9th place, right? Sims Outplayed dropping to 11th place. And now you see one thing, if there's one thing I can predict in this game, I know that either one of Sims Outplayed or the Drogons is going to find themselves, or is going to switch places, right? Either the Dragons go up to 11th place, or Sims Outplayed comes to Dragons. And yeah, Sims Outplayed, they have 35 kills to their name. That is the highest in the lobby, but they find themselves on 11th place. And look at that, 9 placement points, but 35 kills. 35, man, burst my flipping brain. And I think the kills, right, it's not 1-1, right? It's calculated with like the double thingy. So yeah, and the reason why they have that much is because they always, in some matches, they get 8 points from the beginning, and those 8 points accumulating. And look at KHK Africa coming all the way from 15th place to 5th place, 59 points, and only the placement points is keeping Gamers United Nation above them. That is sexy stuff you really love to see. And I said it in the last match, or before that match, KHK Africa, I want to see you guys now in match 4, G3 Temper. I'm expecting your chicken dinner. The match has started. I can already see us getting into the game. My Korea Denmark Greece start. Okay, now it don't start. But anyways, BBC finding themselves in first place, and I'm pretty sure they can hold themselves up, because this last game is going to be an absolute banger. I'm pretty sure they can hold themselves up. Slime 4KT in second place. They're about 14, 15, 16 points behind first place, and you really love to see it. This is what we want to see, that points gap, and BBC slowly running away with this win. Anyways, Influence Rage Africa find themselves in third place with just 1 point behind Slime 4KT. I'm actually impressed at the way Influence Rage Africa played it today. They didn't come into they came into today in what was it like 7th or 8th place, 7th place, and look at them now finding themselves in third, and I hope they can continue to keep up this performance in this match. This is the last game of the day. Pain Africa also find themselves in 8th place. KHK, I already talked about them. Aphelion Apex, I did talk about them. They were the first person I talked about because obviously you don't play like that. ScrimFarm Africa, definitely not liking what I'm seeing. I'm not seeing that consistency that I saw yesterday. So probably you guys want to step it up today and show me what you guys are made of. You did win a chicken dinner, but is that going to be enough? No, as you find yourself on the second half of the table. Seems outplayed also. Like I said, you people, one person has to leave, one person. And well, maybe this match they wouldn't land with each other because the playing path doesn't seem to be the closest to school. It's about 1,500 or 1,600. It's 1,600 jump. Are we starting the game? Yeah. Anyway, Immortalz out there in 12th place, Nibble Esports in 13th, Turnout Souls in 14th, Drogons in 15th, and Blackjack Esports in 16th. Without further ado, Shade Adu, Oititoiti, Ulabalu, and SCRYPTED, let's get into the match. It's going to be none other but the last Erangel of the day. Welcome, as we do see the playing path taking us from the hospital area down to Novo Rep Noya. So I really want to see how the things are going to play. Like I said, school is not very accessible, so I don't expect to see the Drogons and Sims Outplayed landing with each other again. I can already see them jumping. Both teams jump simultaneously, and yep, we're going to be seeing them again. The one thing I know is that we're not going to get tired, but you know what else we're not going to get tired of? It's going to be the guys from Nibble Esports who seem to be definitely misplaced. They're definitely not in the right place. I should see them landing very, very close to the guys from Immortalz. We don't see them here. So us seeing them here right now is actually a surprise, as Sims Outplayed jumping towards the school. You can see all of them still trying to make that jump. I'm gonna just pull over the map so you can see everybody still jumping. I just wanted to have my camera here so in case it gets started we'll know what is going on. But it's gonna be a hot South Jojopo fight today, as you can already see the Uzis getting shot. Now I don't even know which one to pull over, because I know the fight in school too is about to start. I don't think anyone is tired of seeing the school fights between the Drogons and Sims Outplayed. Anyways, Sims Outplayed already getting into a vehicle, and we can already see them heading towards. Oh, look at that zone! Now this is a very wicked zone, and I don't think any of these teams are gonna like this zone. But I'm gonna put it over to Sahil OP, who seems to be very, very close to Sharo, and I don't know if he's got the nades to do the work. Most likely not, as those nades are definitely not landing. Actually, it's not close to Sharo; it's close to William. Ooh, the SKS shots up onto Ronnie. Ronnie very low on HP. He has to go prone. Reason why I don't like fights in places like this is because all these tall buildings get confusing, right? And like it's just too much. Dragons this time deciding to take a huge split around the school area, which is something they could have been doing from the beginning, because if you take this split, 2 people in the main school, 2 people in the compounds outside, you would just be fine. And I don't think we'll be seeing a Dragons versus Sims Outplayed fight this game. GG's, you guys finally figured it out. Ha! Or if I wouldn't say you guys left the fight alone, but who knows? I'm pretty sure tomorrow Dragons might still actually go over to King. Like I said, it's wala for Uno Sabi take risk. I was talking to Insider Africa earlier today. I was like, it's just a matter of who wants to take the risk and who doesn't want to take the risk. And both teams are like, you know what? We're willing to sacrifice those 8 points. And I like that confidence coming from both teams. I mean, a wise man, a great man once said, "Try me, take risk and succeed." In case you know who that person is, let me see you put it in the chat. But anyway, I really don't see this fight getting started anytime soon. So I'm just chilling. It's pretty much like a stalemate. One way or the other, right? I actually missed the Dragons versus Sims Outplayed fight. I'm like, the early action we always get, right? Like, come on, guys. Come on, guys. Unsolved, guy. Legit content, guy. I can imagine what the montages are gonna look like. I'm definitely if any player from the Dragons or Sims Outplayed drops a montage, please let me know about it. Like, share me the link. So I'm gonna comment there and put no Dragons member were hurt in the creation of this video, or no Sims Outplayed member were hurt in the creation of this video, right? But anyway, shots already coming out over here in South George. Drogons, the Drogons pushed up onto Sims Outplayed. Man, I love these guys. I'm pulling over. Let's flipping go. I don't know why I'm laughing. Oh no, actually seems Outplayed that pushed up onto the Drogons, right? Because they left the apartment and pushed up onto main school. Lamumpa gets naded. Boom, the nade connects, but it doesn't quite do the damage. And Ghost gets a knock onto Shecky Boy. The body's out there, it connects. But the nade from Shecky Boy not quite able to do the damage. And then there's KHK with the third party out there with Jared Bots just holding it up on Rozok Hill. Wow. Shecky Boy does lose his life and Drogons lose one early on, and they don't have the vehicles. All they have is that 3-wheeler of death, and Nibble Esports have already started over there in South George as the fight has been initiated. Souls coming in, passing by the side. Umar goes down. I really want to see how this one plays out as Lamumpa is left to hold up against the guys from Teams Outplayed. The full push has been initiated. He must have heard him outside as you can see. The Drogons left with just 2 players on this bike, and they're gonna be heading out. That was an avoidable fight, but they decided to take it. ScrimFarm AT. What is this render? Network render. Frag! Anyway, ScrimFarm is putting into this building with the third party. Sharo gets 1, gets 2. Sharo OP. With that M416, is down to 1 player against Immortalz. Oh, sorry. Immortalz up against Sharo. Sharo takes him down. He's very low on health. Sharo has to put water for the gas can. He gets him out, and that is him going out. But Nibble Esports, they have no time to breathe as the guys from ScrimFarm AT have pushed in. Ronnie gets a knock onto Andrew, and it's gonna be Pronto and Fex left to hold up on this one as Nukes finds himself down on the floor. Ronnie, I don't know if Ronnie is knocked, but guess what? Now I know that Ronnie is knocked as that beautiful nade from Fex is going to connect onto Ronnie, leaving Sharo once again as the last one left. Fex definitely spots him out there and he has to heal up. ScrimFarm AT going to be able to get that res up onto Andrew. They get Andrew back on his feet, and Pronto and Fex are just going to be wanting to push this one. They pushed this one without Storm. Actually, they did not push it without Storm. Storm got taken out by the guys from Honored Souls out there. He's not? Holy smokes. He's the one taking Souls out. What is this man on? What? Amazing. Anyway, Shadow still moving. Fex definitely doing that damage with that DP28. Look at me thinking Souls were taking him out. But anyway, Souls, they left him alone. They lost only 1 player, so they will be just fine. Pain Africa pushing closer to the Drogons, and this doesn't seem good for the Drogons as they have the numbers disadvantage. But Blackjack Esports also pushing there in that red zone, heading towards the screen area. Seems Outplayed are going to be heading away from this one as everyone is trying to get to that northern half of the circle. But that is the thing. The zone might not go to the northern half of the circle. We know this game just too well, and we know that these zones are one of the most unpredictable things in the world. I mean, you think the weather is unpredictable, wait till you meet PUBG Mobile zones. Anyway, Pain Africa still moving. ScrimFarm AT going for that full send. Storm has now entered the building, and they just had to pull Storm for this last push on Sharo because they definitely saw what Sharo did to the guys from Immortalz, and they're like, nope, we're not gonna be picking up the shorter straw in this fight. They definitely want those full. They want that. They want those 2 key points to their name, and you can see them just pushing up onto that one. We're still in zone 1. They don't know exactly where he is, right? But they're still pushing it. That is what you love to see, bruh. That aggressiveness, pushing up and down. But Sharo, are we gonna grade Sharo yet on this is jackpot skills? Because Sharo does seem to be doing a good job. He is down here and he has activated his J card, bro. He's activated the J card. Give him an A+, man. This is an A for this one, bruh. Because it not only did it JP successfully, not only did it jackpot successfully, but it jackpot with style and activated his J card. For those of you that don't know what the J card is, it is also known as the JC card. It's a very huge protection card. I lost the picture, but I've shown you. It's more like, I don't know if you played Bakugan, right, in the day. Like, you know the Bakugan, bro, you have those cards. Exactly, so that is exactly what he has as Pain Africa, though, getting shot at by the guys from Drogons as they get caught up on rotation. Oh, now red zone. Bro, you can't be serious. I actually wished for the red zone to hit them in a different match, but not this one. But I'll take it. I'll take it. I'm sorry, Pain. I'm sorry, but I've been waiting. King, I mean, but he's fine. He's fine. I mean, his helmet is still good, but Aphelion Apex, though, still coming in with a 3-man squad as they're out here taking with the guys from Undisputed Africa. Zero has got the sniper in hand. Can he put in the work? BBC is still out there around that farm area, and they will just be coming in from the western edge of the circle, if I'm not mistaken, or northwestern edge, as KHK Esports would also be getting pushed little by little by the guys from G3 Temper. I'll pull up to that fight in a minute. The instance I see it get started, G3 Temper, they are stopping very close to KHK. KHK also getting into those vehicles, and I don't think they want to leave those beating. They're just reparking those vehicles. This is a long range fight between Aphelion Apex and the guys from Influence Rage, but G3 Temper though leaving that fight. They recognize who's there. They're not leaving actually, they're just repositioning, right? And I like that little space coming out from the G3 Temper team. Yeah, I don't think they won that fight. But you see the thing about this gas station that they are going to, the gas station is jinxed. If you remember the last game, this was where was it Influence Rage of Blackjack Esports lost their life. So you definitely don't want to be in that place. That's a jinx spot. It's not like it's not a good spot, it's just a jinx spot. But anyways, Sharo able to stay as quiet as possible, and it's just going to be holding it on the edge of the zone. We're going to be keeping our eye out on Sharo to see how long he's going to survive in this game. Blackjack Esports rotating into the zone. Potential clashes in rotation. Influence Rage Africa, they did leave Severny, which is weird. I don't see them leave Severny that axis. I mostly see Influence Rage Africa on that northern side, probably holding the position where Sims Outplayed is, but you can already see the zone pushing us northern, and this is zone 2. So trust me, any kill here still grabs you those points. Anyways, more shots. The shots are not coming out. Pretty much everyone's just trying to rotate into the zone. It's time for KT might be getting kept by the guys from Aphelion Apex on that southwestern edge of the zone. Influence Rage Africa finding their way back to Severny. They're like, we might as well just go home at this point. As on Undisputed AE rotating very close to the guys from UAE. Sorry, onto the guys from G3. What am I saying? Anyway, it seems Outplayed might just be getting 1 or 2 breakfast, as you can just see them taking some shots. But it's going to be UAE getting that knock onto Cheddar, uprooting him from that vehicle, taking him out on rotation. Going prone is going to be G3 Temper, still taking some shots. The push has been initiated. Blackjack Africa lose MG. Undisputed AE pushing up onto these fights. They definitely know that there's a team here, and guess what? Reverb suffers that one as he goes down to Sadon, but Sadon himself getting shot out from behind by Cheddar, and he might just get taken out from the side by Vial also. But Cheddar gets into that coupe. He doesn't want that fight, as Pronto, the gatekeepers, are going to get kept, as Sadon is taking some shots at Cheddar. Cheddar is going to be able to make it out of that one. Vial, they don't want that fight, as you can just see them just heading away. They realize that they've lost that one, but the guys from Honored Souls taking a fight up against some of the members from Influence Rage Africa out there in the Severny area of the map, as Aphelion Apex lose 0 to Slime 4 KT. Guess what? Rusty goes down, and Pronto, that's a 2-piece. Blessing, the last one left, he's gonna have to activate his Jackpot card. Is Blessing gonna Jackpot? Yes, he is. As you can see him getting into that buggy, activating that Jackpot card. Aphelion Apex up to a poor start in all the 4 games. They've gone on to a bad start, and that's definitely what they want. As Drogons though, they begin to wreak havoc on the guys from Pain Africa. Crazy. Ouch, just holding it up as he just lost one of his members, or one of his players, which is going to be none other but Kingamin. Ouch. Kingamin, it was obvious that this game you were not supposed to play. First of all, you get taken out by the red zone, and then this. Nah, bro, sorry, I'm sorry. The gods of PUBG just were not they were not happy with you, bro. They're like, nah, bro, we don't want you playing this game. Sorry about that. Try talking to them. Yeah, you could actually talk to BBC, or you could talk to Aphelion Apex. They did get zone blessed yesterday and today, so who knows? Maybe they know the password. You could actually just talk to the gods of PUBG Mobile and tell them, guys, what did I do? What do I have to do? Give me soap. Do I have to bath? Who knows? Anyway, leaving talk for where talk day. We see Gamers Unite Nation finding a way into this zone. We see the zone has about 20-30% of water. ScrimFarm coming in from that southeastern edge. The guys from Honored Souls and Influence Rage Africa still holding it up in Severny. If I were to be these guys, I'm definitely pushing this fight, because bro, 4 kills, 8 points, please, I want it. Anyway, they've got just a limited amount of time as the zone begins to shrink, continues to shrink. Blessing is going to be holding it up on that southern edge of the zone. Most of the teams find themselves in that center, and I like this play coming out from most of the teams because they know there's a whole lot of water. The nade, entry nade, let's click bingo. Africa get one knock. The drop shots, but the grows are too OP, bro. As Influence Rage Africa is going to get 2 knocks onto the guys from Souls, and more shots will be coming out. The test has been confirmed. Dark Ghost is just going to be outside holding it up, and I think that's going to spell the end for Souls. They did lose one player initially to SLIME4KT, and now they've lost 2 to Influence Rich Africa, and they're down with just Dark Ghost, who I'm pretty sure is not going to be able to hold it down. And Dark Ghost, can you jackpot? That is the question. Dark Ghost, though, gets his he has no vehicle to do that, but let's see how much he can actually run away from the guys from Influence Rich Africa. He knows he's probably trying to delay as much as possible, try to deny that point, you know, making sure it happens in the 3rd zone so that they don't get that 2 kill points, you know. But anyway, chilling for this one to start. We see the guys from SLIME4KT slowly heading towards the shooting range. ScrimFarm still holding it. One thing I like about ScrimFarm, I like the fact that they play conservatively, right? You see them holding up on those edges, and then in the last few zones they find their way in. That did work for them in in day 1, and hopefully it might work for them again today, as Dark Ghost, unable to jackpot successfully, throws that molly out, but Hansley is on fire, and the airport is gonna complete the job. But the airport against the AF762, he finds Sully, that is 2 down. Still goes to the airport, still goes for the crowd, goes for the middle field, tries to hold it, but no. Vindex is not the man who you can try and take out with 10 HP. Quote me on that one, as Influence Rich Africa grabbed those points to their name just in the nick of time, just before that zone shifts, and the zone now shifts, and now we're in zone 3 as Drogons lose Dan to that zone. They're getting heavily kept by the guys from Pain Africa, because Pain Africa definitely angry. They saw that player get knocked to the zone. They can just see them tapping their way to that rock. I don't see that one ending well for the guys from Drogons. I think Apex still in that zone. ScrimFarm has to come in, and this is where it might become a little bit stressful for the guys from ScrimFarm. I have the 2 maps open. I know. Anyways, Blackjack Esports definitely going to be the visitors that Influence Rich Africa is going to be receiving very soon, as Game Out United Nation. What? Plaza needed his teammates. What's going on? We have the fights to settle. Lawyer come. People, let's talk. Let's use our words, right? Let's use our words and not the nades, yeah, right? What's going on, Plaza? What did Slim do? I understand. He took your info. Sorry. KB has dropped it now. Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah, go. Get it to the zone. Anyway, they will be just fine. Vile, on the other hand, is not gonna be just fine. SLIME4KT is just right above him. He's got a 3-man team right above him, and he's definitely pushing that fight. Man has no fears. Gets taken out as he sees the lights from different direction, and down goes. I know they're gonna. No. Anyways, Drogons getting spotted. Dan gets taken out once again by the guys from Pain Africa, and if that guy gets knocked once more, he's definitely not going to survive that one. I like this little split coming out from BBC, as you see 2 of their players in the center and 2 of their players holding it up in that edge of that zone. That is actually GG's, bro. That's actually a good split coming out. So we're going to see how that one's going to play. Drogons actually going out, and I think that was the last player. I think he died to the zone or badly to Pain Africa. I don't know, but I can hear shots coming out from different parts of this map. Undisputed AE lose 1 player to some of the players from BBC. But look at the zone, right? The whole southern part of the zone is empty. Look at the northern side of the zone. Everyone is there, and the reason why most people find themselves on the north was because the zone before was around the water, right? So everyone is close to that water side, and now everyone finds themselves on that northern edge of the circle, and now, right, they have to struggle or find a way to come down. It's not going to be too hard because there's not too much obstruction in rotation. But Cheddar though, holding it up as SLIME4KT do get started with Game Out United Nation. 1 player goes down. SLIME4KT absolutely fragging out. This is zone 3, and they find themselves with 7 kills. 4 out of those kills came in the first 2 zones, which means that is 5 out of those kills came in the first 2 zones, which is that is 10 plus 2 kills, 12 kills already, or 12 points in the bag. 12 points is equivalent to a chicken dinner in this lobby. So this is actually a very good start for them. At this point, they pretty much have as much points as a winner chicken dinner. Game Out United Nations are going to find another way to enter that zone from that western edge. As KHK starts, still gets started with the guys from G3 Temper. 1 player goes down. It is a long range engagement. I'm not going to pull over there just right yet. Sharo, the Jackpot Maestro, I'm giving him an A for these jackpotting skills, because right now he's activated his JC card again, and he's definitely using this card correctly. Anyway, zone beginning to close in, and this is where it's going to get dangerous. This is where it's going to start getting crazy, because we've got 38 players still alive and 13 teams in this lobby. The shooting range occupied by most of these teams. Why are they in the shooting range? Because there's this beautiful and crazy deep that you can play in the shooting range, which serves as an advantage, right, on even grounds. And you can already see Nerf be able to find himself that sweet spot. He can't get shot out from the top of the hill, nor can he get shot out from behind. The only place he can get shot out from, he can always return fire. But this is not a place you want to hold with just one team, trust me. Anyways, more shots are going to be coming out as Influence Africa do seem to get it started with the remaining members from Gamers Unite Nation, if I'm not mistaken, or scratch that. That is Gamers Unite Nation finding themselves in a little bit of a sandwich. It's going to be a gun sandwich very soon, provided Influence Africa decide to push up onto this one. KHK Esports still holding it up on that northern edge. ScrimFarm also holding it up on that southern edge as KHK Esports decide to come in from the west, taking a little bit of blue damage. God, and the boys from Denver getting shot at by the guys from Influence Africa. God is losing health. Sully taking one knockdown. Flacco is also down. 6 got the last one left. Tries to stop in that shark, but yeah, no, poor dude. But anyways, as one team goes out, another team comes in with the third party, and the guys from Influence Africa, they definitely spotted some of the members from Sims Outplayed as they take one player down. Murphy is gonna be fine as he's gonna be getting rest back up. More shots coming out. The zone continues to push us west, and KHK Esports able to nail that rotation as they find a way to that western edge of the circle. Chilling right there, very close to Slime 4KT, also very close to the snake, which we have in the game, which is Sharo. Blessing still available and holding it up on that southwestern edge of the circle. KHK Esports hoping to dominate on that western edge, but you can see Jared Bot driving very close to some of the members from Gamers Unite Nation, and he's very close to at least one of them. He definitely knows Nerfme is in front of him. He can hear. Does he know though? I doubt. As you can see Potato is still driving very close to Nerfme. Potato must have seen that buggy. Yes, he knows now. Does he? Who knows? Maybe he doesn't know, but Sharo gets taken out by Lewis, and that's going to be the end of this run. And look at what I was saying. You can always go prone. All you just have to do is dominate. Anyways, the zone pushing it onto this one. Nerfme. Oh my goodness. Gets naded eventually. Or actually, Nerfme did get the nade actually onto Potato. I thought he got naded. But apparently, Nerfme is the one who was aware of their location, and now he's the one pushing in to this one. Anyway, Blessing gets a knock onto ScrimFarm Kira as they're trying to get into the zone. Pain Africa also contributing in that one. My map is glitched, which is why I'm not seeing how that one is glitching me out. Anyway, shots coming out. Nerfme guys decides to push up onto KHK Esports, but they've gotten that res up onto Potato, and they should be just fine. But Slime 4KT coming in from behind, putting in a whole lot of work. Blessing gets taken out. We're down to 10 teams in the lobby. More shots coming out. Slime 4KT holding up on that hill as the zone continues to shrink, and it favors the guys from Gamers Unite Nation. The southern edge of this zone is still empty. Lord going to be hoping to play gatekeeper for the guys, or against the guys from Paid Africa. Man, see as high is so slow. Like my map is lagging, so I can't really see too much. Anyways, BBC, they are aware. They know their teams are trying to get into the zone, and you can just see them actively trying to play gatekeepers. Pain Africa in that compound, they do not have the zone. Influence Africa on that northern edge. Black Jack Esports left to just cheddar. Seems Outplayed still holding it up outside the zone. How is this one gonna play out though? Can you guys tell who wins this one? KHK Esports wreaking havoc onto the guys from Slime 4KT as the guys from Gamers Unite Nation also start with some of the members from Influence Africa's Valak definitely gets naded by Beast. That's a sexy nade, bro. These guys be doing the Lord's work. But Lord, about to grab that res onto Valak. Does that nade connect? The answer is no. Cheddar gets a knock onto Hansley. He's a solo player and he's able to catch Hansley, who seems to be the last player to rotate into the zone. This is why you don't go, you don't stay slow on the rotation, right? You have to always keep up with your team. But that being said, zone getting smaller. We're down to 27 players, 9 teams left in this lobby. Who wins this one? Let me see you put in the chat, bro. Let me see actually put it in the chat as SH is still alive for ScrimFarm, but only for limited amount of time. That buggy is on fire, jumps down, takes the landing damage, and down goes Ash. Sorry, SH. But she did go out, or he did go out. Beast tries to go for that drop shot. Too late. Canard still pushing on to this one. The gatekeep is excellent from BBC, although they are losing some players. Canard decides to go into the blue. Did he just test his own teammate? Or who turned off friendly fire? No, anyways, he didn't test his teammate, but he was shooting at his teammate. What was his teammate? I think it was a BBC player. But anyways, BBC still holding this one up. Hanad still drinking that blue zone because he knows he can't pop his head into that one. He just started off and he gets spotted by that nade from Crazy. The zone becomes smaller again and it takes us north. ScrimFarm Af gonna be playing gatekeepers onto some of the members from Sims Outplayed. So let's see, can they actually pull this one? But the answer is no. I don't know if it was the car that hit him or it was the gun, but either way, he gets taken out. The smokes are gonna be there and it might just be fine. There you go, guys. Do not hit your teammates with a McLaren. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was the bullets, but then I'm just saying, I don't want to acknowledge that it was the bullets. Anyways, BBC taking some fight, taking the fight up against the They're taking the shots. They're down to just 2 players, or scratch that, make that 3. As Nihal seems to be the only one who has lost his life in this engagement. Valak, you need to re-smoke, like renew your smokes, right? Is it getting dark already? Nah, I doubt. Anyways, more shots are going to be coming out. ScrimFarm Af down that healing influence KHK Africa, still holding it up in the shooting range. They're in a little bit of a stalemate to the guys from KHK Esports who are sitting and taking some shots. Potato gets a knock onto shots for Sim. More shots coming out. Sims Outplayed getting taken out by Sully, if I'm not mistaken. 2 players down. Sully OP. ScrimFarm Af still on the top of that hill. BBC finding their way into the gate, taking some shots at KHK Esports, but the guys from Sim Outplayed don't want to have it. BBC going out. The top 6 finish. Is that enough for them? Anyway, ScrimFarm Af still out here. They found their way to the top of the hill, which is definitely hitting them back. I don't think it's actually paying off for them just as much as they thought it will, but who knows. Let's see how they're gonna play this one out. As Fex, it does seem to be the closest to Sims Outplayed. They've got smokes deployed. Influence KHK Africa at the bottom of the hill. Gamers Unite Nation find himself in the middle of the shooting range, and KHK Esports might just be able to enjoy these kills themselves. It's no longer on that hill, but the guys from KHK Esports are unaware of that. The smokes wearing out for the members from Gamers Unite Nation, and ScrimFarm Af to get started with the guys from Sims Outplayed. The push has been in that one. 1 down, 2 down, ScrimFarm out. Sorry, Sims Outplayed goes out. ScrimFarm Af 11 kills to the name. Out of that 11, 5 came from early games, which is, bro, I don't even want to do that mathematics, but they've got a shit ton of points loading for them, and they don't even have a chicken dinner yet. That is 10 points plus 6, 16 points to their name, and that is minus the points they actually get from placement. So that being said, get those early kills. Anyway, let's talk about that one. Agate in the chat. Welcome, Agate, bro. Wait, what do you mean by sounding weird? But anyways, more shots still coming out. We're gonna be seeing shots going out on the top of the hill. ScrimFarm Af gets taken out in 4th place as KHK Africa in cooperation with KHK Esports. KHK Esports. No, Luis goes down. Jair bought the last one left, holding it up behind the buggy. It's a KHK sandwich right now. As Influence KHK Africa and Gamers Unite Nation are the bread in this sandwich, and both teams probably think it's a what? It's a 2v2 actually right now, right? Saleh gets spotted by Jair-bot. Shotboy team definitely knows what's going on. They're throwing those nades down. They know there's one more snake left in the grass. Jair-bot getting those last points, trying to salvage as much points as he can, and Gamers Unite Nation are watching him do that. Because they're like, let that boy clear the road for us. INF, they have the top of the hill, but it's just 1 player. 4 players left in this zone. It's a 2v1v1. But I don't know what Gamers Unite Nation is doing. But I don't think they have a way out of that one, as Vindex spots Jair-bot in that grass. Can Vindex get the clutch? Gamers Unite Nation don't have the zone. Slim is taking some blue damage. Vindex up there out against Short Boy Slim, but Short Boy Slim is just about to die to that place when he goes down. It's a 1v1. It's Vindex up against Plaza. He spots Plaza, but Plaza is going to be able to take him out as Gamers Unite Nation rise up to the occasion. As, oh my goodness, who heard those rhymes? Who heard those rhymes? I'm on fire, bro. Gamers Unite Nation rise up to the occasion and win that chicken dinner with 3 kills to their name. What a way to end the game, bro. What a way to end the game. And in case one of you are gonna say it in the chat, Crowns freaking OP, bro. But anyways, winner chicken dinner coming in from Gamers Unite Nation. 3 kills to their name. That's beautiful. That's sexy. KHK Africa in second place with, whoa, Vindex having 8 kills to his name. That is 13 kills to the name, and a couple of those kills came from the first 2 zones. So trust me, that is a huge amount of points coming out. KHK Esports, good gracious, who is this 20ms bot now? See, Agape. Anyway, KHK Esports in third place with 7 kills to their names. Slime4 KT in fourth place with 9, 10, 11 kills to their name. Seems Outplayed in 5th place with 4 kills. BBC in 6th place with 3 kills. Pay in Africa in 7th place with 4 kills. ScrimFarm in 8th place with 1. Blackjack Esports in 9th place with 0 kills. Undisputed African Esports in 10th place with 2 kills. Aphelion Apex in 11th with 1. Nibble Esports in 12th place with 4 kills. G3 Temper in 13th place with 2 kills. Drogons in 14th place with 1 kill. Not Souls in 15th place with no kills. Immortalz going out first in 16th place with 1 kill to their name. Take me there. Anyway, that was the last game of the day. That was Erangel. That was fun. That was not just Erangel, that was also fun. If you've not subscribed to the channel, kindly please subscribe. 51 likes out of 70. Come on, guys, like the stream, please. Anyways, it's not too late. It's not too late to share the stream, so please share the stream. Drop a like, subscribe if you've not. Once again, this is the Scripted Elite League brought to you by SCRYPTED Esports in cooperation with Insider Africa, proudly sponsored by Last Vengers and Men of Blood Esports. It's $450 the prize pool for this one, and these teams, the top 21 teams in Africa, are out here battling for it. This is Super Weekend Day 2. Tomorrow is going to be Super Weekend Day 3. I'm not the one bringing that one live to you. I think it's going to be Act Fire or probably to a bet. I don't know which one of them, but I just know that tomorrow is going to be a different streamer. So pull up there with the same support, pull up there with the same energy, and you're just going to have just as much fun as you did today, because I had fun today, and I know you guys definitely also did have fun today also. That was beautiful gameplay. If you want to see the updated leaderboards after game 4, pull over to SCRYPTED Esports on Instagram, or pull over to their Discord server in the link below and go to SEL, where you can actually keep up, stay updated, see what you need to know about the whole tournament. Other than that, thank you all for tuning in. I got that you came late, but I'm gonna take you came late and you're timing people out. They come out to your spawn, I'll just stick on like that. But anyways, thank you all for tuning. I see little Issy saying Crowns OP because she doesn't want to say it in my ear, but that's a GG's. Anyway, thank you all for tuning in. That was beautiful. These were 4 beautiful games, and I'm so pained I'm not the one streaming tomorrow's games, but I'm pretty sure you guys are gonna have fun, and I'll most likely be in the chat with you guys enjoying this one. So yeah, stay safe, stay connected. You know the real vibes. It's your boy Crowns. Until next time, we're gonna be seeing you guys soon. Exactly. Anyway, stay safe, stay connected, don't do drugs, practice social distancing, use protection, and most of all, do not hack the game. It's your boy Uncle Crowns, and until next time, peace out, stay safe, yo, bye bye.